Me, fat cat eating Big Macs in the back seat. Reap for the tip. In time for the tip. Morning. Man, this game has got people going fucking crazy. This game sucks. Says the people who didn't play it only watched videos of it and are trying to say what it is without even trying it. I knew that guy was going to launch. All right, guys, let's just get right into it. Yeah, Deathstroke would have killed this guy before he landed, Deadshot. Let's not fucking play around here, bro. This guy would have been nothing to Slade. I'm serious. Slade's ability, his speed and combat prowess, no way. Oh shit. How did he Oh dude, look, bro. Oh. That's funny. My dumbass thought the drone was an enemy. There has to be an enemy around here somewhere. Oh, yep, there are two over here. Thought I already did do it. I'm sorry, Chill. I I'm just bored of Phil. Okay.
But I like the new prison.
Argus don't fraternize much. When I think of Arkham City now, that's what I remember. The fraternizing that went on.
Task Force X. The anti-flash test was a success. More of a success than you've all had this whole operation.
You ain't seen nothing yet, Waller. I'm gonna get Flash. Just need the right place for the show.
If I learned one thing from my ex, it's that nothing says dramatic confrontation like a fun fair. Or a steel mill. Or a theater.
Oh, I choose the fun fair.
Loomis Land. Huh. That's not
King
the worst
Shark.
idea. Always wanted to do a hit in an amusement park. I don't care where you do it. Just do it right. If you need to boost your arsenal first, there are plenty of Argus missions on your map. Waller out.
Bro, I thought YouTube was playing this whole time, dude. I'm a moron. I really gotta stop getting so fucking stoned before
Like
the
while I
fucking.
was there watching
Oh
her
my
play, she
Jesus.
unlocked this
Oh,
farm
fast
area
travel's
of the
been
island where
unlocked.
she could
Fucking
have a
finally.
switch on leveling up and farming and gathering materials and stuff. So she's only in like the second part. I think she got her island to 2 stars. But to get it to 5 could take a while. You know, just like Animal Crossing, it seems like it really could take a good amount of investment to get to this thing being maxed. I guess the question is it worth it? Like, will you get enough out of it to want to max it? Will this be something that my wife and I play like 2 or 3 times, and we're like, okay, we've done enough in it, 6 hours in, I got what I wanted out of it, and that's it, and I never do it again? Or is this something that we're going to want to do long term until we hit a 5-star island? You know, I don't know. Now, I'll tell you this, it definitely has the same grind element as, say, Animal Crossing or Disney Dreamlight Valley, where once you get to a certain point, every day is feeling kind of samey. You gotta run around, gather all the resources off your island, fight off invaders. There's invaders that come to your island every day and try to wreck your stuff. You gotta beat them up with a baseball bat. I know that sounds silly, but that's what you do. You gotta appease the daily guests, do the daily tasks, craft whatever you can for that day, catch the bugs, watch, rinse, repeat, just like in Animal Crossing. In a typical day, there's a cycle of stuff you do. It's exactly what it becomes in this once you set it up like that. So there may very well be a point where like 1 or 2 streams we do of this is really, really fun, but then it kind of gets more tedious. I don't know. And again, we won't know till we unlock it in my game and play it.
But you already know because your wife has unlocked
There you go.
it. So you know what the experience is like.
13 says it took you about 10 hours to 5-star it. It's worth it because you get so much monetary value out of it. So there you go.
Hey, there you go.
you get so much money to help you in the main game that it's kind of worth it. And if you're saying it's 10 hours, that would be like 5 streams for my wife, right? So, yeah, over the course of a month and a half, we play it and we beat it. That'd be pretty cool, I think, right? Because by the way, there's no way I'm gonna beat this game anytime soon.
Imagine you own a sandwich shop. You make tons of money. And now imagine you're Phil owning another sandwich shop that makes less money. How is that fair?
Well, it's not fair, obviously, because I'm just jumping on all the sandwich trends, and he's doing the good old classic sandwich.
I am doing a mission right now. What?
With 2 pieces of bread
Oh wait,
and a
no,
piece
I'm
of
not.
bread
The
in
mission
between.
is over.
That's a classic.
I'm so
But people,
goddamn
for some
stupid,
reason, they
guys.
just don't like it, man. We need to do a poll. We need to figure out why.
I feel real retarded.
I'm taking feedback.
Makes sense. I guess we'll see.
I'm just doing all the trendy sandwiches. That's not fair, man. My sandwiches are popular just for the sake of being popular.
I watched it play, and it was fun. We only did it for like 90 minutes because I just wanted we tasted what it was, so we get a few more reviews. Yeah, right. And then we had dinner, and what do we have for dinner? Hawaiian food. Why? Because we were playing Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and of course now
Yeah, there we go.
our brains
Epic.
are full of Hawaiian food.
Bro, I thought you couldn't fucking pay your bills like 2 days ago. You were strapped for cash, and now we're taking out Hawaiian food. Get out of here with this bullshit.
So we ordered Hawaiian barbecue.
Get out of here, Hawaiian fucking barbecue.
And then after that, played Tekken 8.
He cried his ass off about money. Oh my god, I have bills to pay. And he started
There's a
this stream
weather
off by saying
cycle?
that it's gonna be a tight month for him. And now we're just talking about, and of course this is a Phil's Day Off classic, because we do that every time. They spend like $100 on a single meal.
The arcade quest mode. And did that for maybe like a half an hour because she needed to warm up. She hadn't played Tekken in a week. Like last time she played was our last day off.
And also, keep in mind, they had schedule planning for food, and he went to the grocery store, and still they did takeout. Because that's what penny pinching is like.
So she plays with Victor, and she played for about a half an hour, and she got her bearings back. She remembered what the buttons were. She remembered some of the tactics, mixing up with throws and stuff.
Yeah, we don't care about what Cat did in a video game.
Try out the character story. That's what we do those 5 battles, and then a little story segment. So she actually did it for Victor, and I mean, the closest thing I can say is this is like a shortened version of the old arcade mode. We used to have an arcade where you put your quarter in, and you play AI for like 5 to 8 battles, and then there's like a boss fight and everything. So she played through it, and she coasted through it. Like, she just kicked its ass. On medium, too. She didn't play easy. She played on medium difficulty. Like,
Oh wow, she's a real pro fighter.
she saw Victor's ending, which is like a comic relief ending. Like, and then after that, she's like, well, you know what I would like to do is play online, just to see what it's like, because I've never really played these games online before. So, we set it up. And one thing I do have to say, Tekken, sadly, online just doesn't really have a good system for newcomers. It doesn't. It only allows
She
you
got
to
her
set it
ass
up
fucking
so that you can
kicked.
play people within 2 ranks or more away from you, and not more narrow. Like, you can't say only people
She
of
got
my
her
rank
ass
or only
kicked,
people
bro.
1 level away
No
from my
fucking
rank.
way.
The minimum's 2. So she's a newbie. She's never played online before. Her first match is against a person who had like 80,000 points.
Okay, so what? You're gonna lose, and that's it. You're gonna lose plenty of games online. Like, why are you surprised? Fuck it, just lose and move on to the next one.
And
Yeah.
just dominated and destroyed her with.
Well, there we go.
She's like, I don't even know what
Okay,
this is.
I
And
wanna
was like,
do
I
the
don't blame you.
weapons.
I have no idea why the game matched you like that.
That's what playing online is like in every game. You can play League of Legends and get matched with like a full stack team.
My money, just give it to me.
Yeah, that's the strategy, dude. Don't ask about where my money is going. Just trust me when I say that I need it, and don't ask any questions.
It doesn't even make any sense that it gave you that matchup. It's stupid.
Big ups,
Right? And then
Stacy.
it started giving her more realistic matchups of her skill level,
Oh wait, I need to.
and it was kind of hit or
actually
miss.
pull out some
I believe.
contact.
I want to say like she won 2 matches, like, or when I say matches, I mean sets. Like she actually beat 2 people, and I think she lost maybe 3 times or 4 times. She only played for just under an hour, I think, because we've got to remember something. She's not a fighting game player. So she already played some of the arcade quest for like a half an hour. Then she did the character story. Then she starts playing online. Her thumb starts to hurt. I was like, "Yup, you're getting it. You're getting the blistered thumb thing again." Because this is what happens with people who don't play fighting games, play them a lot, and you're constantly doing the repetitive motions. You get calluses. Like I have. Did I ever show you guys my fighting game calluses?
Oh my god, look
That's
at this.
These will never go away. I have
This
calluses
guy's
on the
such a
bottom of my
meme.
hands, right there, and right there, and that's from years of playing arcade games.
What a
And
bitch.
or games on a joystick. Because when you
eat
play,
shit,
your
bruh.
hands sit on the joystick.
Oh, too bad. He has a boo-boo.
And so since that's
He
always
has a
rubbing,
boo-boo.
that becomes a
Boobity-boo.
callus. And so I have them. That's I wouldn't get calluses on
Dude, you should see the hands of somebody who works a job in construction. That's not from fighting games. That's from actual working, dude.
my hands because I use a joystick and buttons, but I got them on my wrists from playing. You see? So fighting game players just get that stuff. You know, what are you going to do? So she was actually enjoying herself. Although, guess who she lost to? A Steve who literally punch spammed, a Devil Jin who's playing easy mode and kept mashing buttons, and the computer kept doing high-low mix-up combos. I was like, it's bad enough that they allow you to use easy mode like this online, but imagine if you just press one button. Like, imagine if it's just the same button, you're just doing this, and the game is literally going high-low mix-up like this on your opponent, and the opponent's like, huh? How's that fair? Because she doesn't want to play easy mode. She wants to actually learn the game, so she's not using easy mode. She's got real controls. Okay. And it's like, how is that fair? That this fucking person is mashing a button and mixing everything up, right? Pretty stupid.
But then why are you crying about being matched with a high-ranked level player when you want to learn the game and you don't want easy mode? Like, who actually fucking cares? Why do we actually have to care about this? It's beyond me.
So, it was a good time. I watched her play. She, like I said, she was very happy to get her first ever, like, online fighting game wins.
There he is.
Because she hasn't played fighting games. And I would say she started to get better because here's the thing. When you play against AI and you play against humans, it's a completely different experience. The AI is stupid.
They only talk to each other to complain. True love.
I don't know. I think most of the time it's probably just him talking, and she's just giving a yes or no response. That's kind of how the dynamic seems like to me.
When you're fighting the AI in this game, even at
that's
the
vibe
levels,
I'm getting.
It just stands there and
Big
takes
ups Ukbuk the
so when
Black.
you get your rage filled up, you can just do it, and it stupidly just hits the computer right in the face. It's dumb. It'll just walk right into it. Humans don't do that. Humans, as soon as you get your rage, they expect you're going to mash it, right? So, at first, as she's playing humans online, every time she gets rage, she's like, activate. And then they would block it, and she's like, oh, really? I was like, yeah, they can block it easily. The rage move is more meant to go through an attack.
Okay, this is getting skipped. This is ass.
Throw instead. Know the combo. Just throw mix-ups twice. Watching some more of some overall. Great
What a great day.
I had a good time. Relaxing. Enjoying the time off with my family. It was a good one. So, a good Phil's day off overall. Okay?
An awesome Phil's day off, you can even say. Awesome,
now,
godlike.
Already...
They ate food and played video games like children. What a great day. We don't have to go to school today, guys. We got a snow day.
12:15.
Let's stay inside. He reminds me like the kids from South Park, except they actually had friends and they did a lot of fun stuff.
I'm going to get to shout-outs.
And big ups Job from the Bible for the membership.
And if we get to Q&A and you guys want to ask me about state of play or whatever, we can.
This never happened. Kate told him to get lost and let her watch her non-narrative style TV show, and now he's just making up things now.
The non-narrative style TV show. I love that. I love that one. That piece of lore.
I knew this was going to happen. Like, I knew I was going to have a lot to talk about today, and we weren't going to get to specifics of the state.
But the thing is, you think about this, right? What he just said in the beginning of the stream is that people's attention spans have gotten shorter, so they don't want to watch long playthroughs. It almost sounds like a long playthrough is like a narrative-based TV show. And the non-narrative-based TV shows is what the other streamers do, and they play a game for a couple of days or a couple of streams or until they get bored, and then they move on to the next one. So he's kind of proving his own point by not having the attention span to watch a narrative-style TV show.
Play. So if you guys want to talk about...
Not proving his own point, he's debunking it.
We can, but... I guess we'll see what we get to here. All right, let's start with shout-outs here. First of all, on the YouTube side of stuff, Big Daddy Dubs with a 6-month membership says Persona 3 Reload looks awesome.
Big Daddy Dubs.
Great. And again, if this were a time where there weren't a million other brand new RPGs out
there, we got that
stuff. Excuse me.
Oh, I need to get that one.
In the future, but right now, I just don't have time for
Batman's
it.
the smartest man.
Must have been super gross.
Let's see, we start off
what the fuck
today.
are they talking about?
I hate this segment because she's not there. Oh, these segments. She should be here to talk for herself. Talk about cowards, am I right?
Yeah, but you
Wait,
saw
Peter,
her
you
when
want
she
up?
was there. She wasn't really good at talking for herself, so this is basically the same thing. It's either he's gonna put words in her mouth or he's just gonna speak on her behalf, so it doesn't even matter.
What? Why
Excuse me.
can you never jump? Is something wrong with your leg?
Okay, we get to No? No other shout-outs? Or maybe there's a frozen tip.
Well, it sounds like Sir Ed Sheeran tipped me $10 and is
oh, it's Canadian Kirk.
Banned.
And he got banned again? Oh, come on. How many times is this guy gonna get banned? And then come back on a sock and instantly everybody knows it's Canadian Kirk.
But I don't know why he got banned. I have no idea.
He's a racist?
Uh-oh. Did this not work? I don't think the animations are working right now.
Oh, no.
They're not. Now, hold on.
Yeah, maybe at this point you should let him go, Phil.
I
Even
never
though
need
he
a
gives you
reason to use King
$10
Shark.
every once in a while. If he keeps getting banned, maybe he should just stay banned.
This is the correct tab, right? This is the correct tab. Maybe I have to refresh. Let me try refreshing.
What a good dog.
Okay, Grandpa.
Who's that good dog right
no.
there?
Separate window. There's. How do I?
Dude, how long does this go on for?
No.
Dude.
Playing there.
This is like 2 minutes.
Of course, this is working fine, and now it has to fucking pull this now.
Oh, no.
When there's literally no way to figure out what could possibly be causing this to not work right now. Like, there's no way I could figure that out.
Bro.
I have no idea why this would not be working. It's definitely set up to work. In fact, let me test something.
Oh, yeah, rest in peace, Carl Weathers. The guy from Rocky, from Predator, a bunch of other stuff.
What? Carl Weathers
God rest his
died?
soul. He produced a lot of meaningful content throughout the years. So, huge shout out for him.
Okay.
Very positive guy.
So, that's those pop-ups. I'm going to turn those off, and I'm going to turn on the React pop-ups. Okay? If I go to donate. With the animations that they're not playing at all.
And how many more minutes? 2? And now he's just gone. Wow, what a crazy, entertaining movie. A movie? Stream. But it could be a movie. This is going to be the intermission. This is where the actor goes on break because he's been acting too hard. He's been in character for too long, and now he's losing his mind.
This is so dumb.
But what do you guys want to talk about? I guess we have some time for Q&A.
Okay.
As it looks, we might have time for some Q&A. What was that? Did the corner demons get to him? Are they eating shit out of his ass with no spoon? What? Oh no, I think we lost Phil, you guys. I think he's gone. Oh, there we go. Have I ever punched a bee? Not yet, but it's on my bucket list. Burnell? Burnell. Come on, Burnell. Do I name my sex toys after WWE wrestlers? Like, allegedly Vince McMahon? No. I named them after Pokemon.
I don't know why it's not working.
And DSP fans. That Derek one goes crazy, man.
Literally changed absolutely
wrong one.
fucking nothing.
So, what do you guys have for dinner?
Hey, Chungus.
Do I have more songs coming? No, nothing really in the works right now.
He is whacking it.
He's whacking it. I think he's a little bit too
What
busy,
a
but
good
maybe
note.
he got distracted and just, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Dudes are gonna agree. Sometimes you get the urge out of nowhere, and you just gotta pull out the tool, pull out the stick. Sometimes, you know, I don't get to make up the rules. That's just what guys do. Why do I look so young and feminine? I take adrenochrome. That's what I do. And it's been working wonders for me. Do I get calluses? A lot. A lot and very often. But I try and conceal them.
I have to restart the stream.
Because it's embarrassing.
Fuck this. All I can do is restart.
And I get them in very specific places.
Whatever.
What's my favorite style of food? Everything that is easy to eat.
I have no
Like
fucking clue, and I
pre-chewed
give up.
food,
I wanted
like
to shout out to
baby
Trump and you
food,
guys, and it's pissing me off. I don't know why the
some stuff
animations
that I
aren't
just
working.
blend
The
in.
React
You know, I get some
animations
fried
weren't working
chicken, I
the
blend it
React
in,
today.
shove it down my
Then
throat.
I hit this button that says launch, which basically makes a preview window of it, and then it worked fine. And then my YouTube animations for DSP Gaming worked all week. All of a sudden now they don't want to work.
Refresh the cache
So fuck
in
this.
OBS.
I don't care. Let's finish the show.
That's what I have to do.
I'm putting my
Watch.
foot down on the pop-ups.
Reopen it,
Let me see.
and maybe
Where'd I
that would
put my
fix
phone
it.
at? Oh, there it is.
I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. I can't control it. Anyway, Sir Ed Sheeran is saying that he got banned. I don't know why you got banned. He's saying that a moderator banned him this morning. I don't know why that happened. I don't know why. 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 I don't know w I'll have to look into it. If a moderator banned him, please tell me what happened. All right, I want to know why he's getting banned. I want to know what he did.
Yeah, I think, this guy in his chat is framing it very correctly. Ed is banned because he's Canadian Kirk. And if you know Canadian Kirk, that would make a lot of sense.
Because he's not in the chat, so I can't access his chat logs to see what he said.
Oh no, he should come back on another talk.
Okay.
In the previous time, by the way, he got banned by YouTube itself. That's why he had to make a sock. Not because DSP couldn't unban him.
Then I got a $2 tip.
And?
Racism? What did he say? Something incredibly fucking stupid. He should know better.
Does he know better?
He knows that racism is not allowed in the chat, and he should know better than that.
Right. What's gonna happen if he's racist in chat? They're gonna give him a slap on the wrist?
Did a $2 tip and said, I watched Shin Godzilla for the first time today. This is the most terrifying depiction of Godzilla I've seen. It's on Prime Video. Oh, is it? I have never seen it. The latest Godzilla movie I saw was Godzilla vs. Kong, which I reviewed last year.
That one was alright.
Interesting. I might have to look into it. Okay.
Okay, do we have any more contributions, or is it just Q&A? We're gonna pretend like the suggestion box doesn't exist.
Okay. And your moderator is lying.
Wait, what?
$10 tip, and he says, no, I didn't say anything racist. I said Phil rises and shines early. He's good enough, smart enough, and doggone people like him. And your moderator is lying.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. But hey, they sent him another $10. So, big up, Sir Ed Sheeran.
Come here, knock it off with your whinies. You have nothing to be whinies about today. You're such a good boy.
He's definitely getting unbanned. But the thing is, nowadays on YouTube, you have this thing where you can click on somebody if you're a moderator or the owner of the channel. You can click on somebody and view their channel history on your channel. So you can see their messages in chat, you can see their comments. So Phil can actually do an investigation and uncover the truth about why the animation totally not play. Canadian Kirk was banned.
This is of course what I want to do this morning, right? I want to fuck around,
but I
trying to figure out
actually be because
what's actually happening with this bullshit. Instead of trying to figure out why my animations don't work, or you know, get to
reduce schedule. Behind this, some
meaningful talk,
right?
Oh, buddy, you gotta stop your whining, bud.
Thing, but maybe not.
And more. Hey, there we go. It works. Look at this. Yeah, so exciting. Boy. I love seeing these animations.
Now let's
They're
see.
the best. Because it's just like, if you guys can tell, it's like
there it is.
A clip of a game, but it's been face swapped with Phil.
Work. I think I had to click on, there's an option that says,
look at this, it rocks.
Refresh browser when the scene becomes active. So maybe it had some outdated browser cache in there, right? I think that's what it was. Let me test a few. I think I had an outdated browser cache.
Peter, damn, dude.
So now it forced the refreshing an hour.
Damn whining.
Yeah, now we refresh the cache.
You have nothing to be whining about.
Because Ed Sheeran sent him like $20, so he got all new cash.
Again from Sir Ed.
Wow, look at this.
Be a jerk or just out ultimatums. He says maybe I'll leave
if it wasn't a paypick. He would tell them to email
Peter,
him, call them an
dude,
idiot, and tell them that he's said how to do it many times before.
Yeah,
he will be unbanned.
Yeah, but this guy gets the red carpet.
A proud ally would never let a racist back.
Well, he's just a proud ally on paper because it's the good thing to do. It's the right thing to do. So look at this message, though.
Sir Ed.
This is a really good message.
There it goes.
I'm not trying to be a jerk or just out ultimatums. He says maybe I'll leave if your moderator is going to abuse his power. Listen, I don't know what's going on.
But you see the power play here. He sends him like $30 and then threatens to leave. And DSP is instantly like, hold on. Let's talk about this. Let's not make any harsh and really quick decisions here. Let's talk about this like adults.
All right? Can everyone just fucking relax and stop with bullshit? No, I mean it now. Can everyone just take a sigh of relief and cut the bullshit? All right?
There it goes.
Everyone. moderator, viewer, whoever it is, everyone just cut the bullshit this morning. All right? First of all, don't ever threaten me. That's the worst thing you could possibly do.
Or what? Or actually what? What is gonna happen, Phil? What is gonna happen if somebody threatens you?
I don't respond well to any kind of threat whatsoever.
Or?
In fact, I respond very poorly to threats. I really do.
Or?
Now, I have no idea what actually happened. I have no evidence of any of it because apparently it was all in the chat and removed or gone, and there's no way I'm scrolling up. I can't see it.
Nah, you can definitely find it.
I can't actually confirm anything.
You don't have logs in Nightbot? You definitely do, because I do, and I use Nightbot just like you do.
I don't know what really happened, so I can't say in any situation what actually happened, right? I just don't want people
I actually really like this
saying and doing dumb stuff. All right, I don't.
I like where
I don't know.
chat
Again,
is
people are saying
look.
this guy's been evaded before. We know that though.
Yeah.
Right? I know that he's.
But it's okay because it's him.
That was not good. Was not kosher with the rules of this channel. He got banned. He came back on new accounts. I mean, we're all aware of this, right? We know who he is. This is no shocker, no twisting, no huge surprise or whatever.
Now, this is also not a huge surprise that you can go to nightbot.tv and view the last 1,000 messages that have happened in your chat. So it seems like you could actually get to the bottom of this if you really wanted to, Phil.
It's this simple. Did you said he emailed me?
And also, Phil told him to create a new account and ban evade. He straight up told him that.
I don't even know if I can look into it now, but I like to think that I want to be a nice guy about stuff. Right? I want to be fair about everything. But I'll be honest, yeah, Sir Ed, you basically have and by the way, I don't even have an email from you. I don't even have an email from you. You said you emailed me? I don't have one.
Uh-oh. This is a really uncomfortable segment. This whole thing is like, no, don't do that. But since it's Phil, please keep doing that.
Looking right now, I don't even have an email. I got some spam emails. That's about it. So, if you're even trying to email me, apparently you emailed me and your email got labeled as spam because I don't even have it in my inbox. All right.
Uh-oh.
So listen.
But you can check your spam box. It's not like spam gets instantly deleted. You get tens of gigabytes on storage on your email.
I like having people on the chat that are positive influences, and of course supporters obviously are welcome, but I can't have people coming to this chat saying stuff that could be considered offensive and then asking constantly to be unbanned a million times.
Uh-oh. Are we putting the foot down?
I don't know what happened this morning because I wasn't there, but I can outright say, yeah, I know that Sir Ed has said stuff in this chat that has been considered offensive, you know, and maybe over a decade ago, you know, this kind of stuff would have been fine and people wouldn't have cared, but we're not 2010 anymore. Listen, I learned this the fucking hard way, right?
You learn everything the hard way, and even if you do, you don't learn.
We're not 2010 anymore. You can't just say and do whatever you want, and people take offense to stuff constantly, right? So you got to stop with this nonsense, right? It's that simple.
There's some serious shit happening right now.
I can't allow that kind of stuff in the chat. I absolutely positively have seen this guy Ed do messed up stuff in the chat. So it's kind of like, how many chances do you give someone? This person, what are they on their 4th account now? And the thing is, they're a supporter. Every day they come by and they use support the stream.
So what you're saying is you let him be racist.
Also there's rules that everyone has to follow.
What you're saying is you're letting him be racist because he gives you money.
So we can all have a safe and fun time together and not have this kind of offensive stuff going on, right? Right? It seems to me, if this person is in the chat, they're just going to keep making the same mistakes and have problems.
Okay.
You know.
So you leave them banned.
They are. I mean,
correct?
Ed, I'm talking directly to you because, by the way, your name's not Ed. I know this is like your 5th account. How many times have we already had this
You told him to make 5 accounts, dummy.
Conversation. And it's the difference between, oh, one mod is you know, picking on me. It's not one mod. You've been moderated by multiple mods before. You do say the things in chat. I've seen them. Right?
And you ignore it.
Making it up. I've seen it. I don't know today if that's...
Hold on, you've seen it, but you let it slide?
Yeah.
What?
You didn't say
Hold
shit
on.
about it, and you just let it
What happened?
be?
That I don't.
I've seen them,
I didn't see.
and nothing happened to the guy until a different moderator moderated them. That's suspicious, Phil.
See anything. All right?
He just snitched on himself.
Because I was
Yep.
busy with juggling a million
What
things
is
trying to get the stream to
fun
work.
about
But
the fun fair?
definitely, you know the rules, right? And you know the stuff that you're saying is way too risque. And you're basically trying, what do they call it? You're pushing the envelope, you're testing the boundaries. Well, you've tested the boundaries multiple times and been banned multiple times. Why are you still testing them?
This is going to be his final time, I promise.
Now you're jumping over the edge. Now
Just
you're
one
jumping
time.
off the cliff, but then you're asking for someone to toss you a rope so you can climb back up. You already jumped off. There's no safety net down there for you. You understand? I don't even know what else to say. Like, if I unban, first of all, I don't have an email from you, so I can't unban you. There's no email in my mailbox. It sounds like when you're emailing me, you're getting caught in spam now.
Uh-huh.
Because you've emailed me so much to get unblocked that you got caught in a spam filter.
Really? So but you can search? You can search the previous emails from him? Come on, man. You're getting tangled up in your own lies here. It's very uncomfortable. But please go on.
Now my email won't even accept your emails. Like, I'm looking right now.
What?
Uh-huh.
So you blocked
I
his
don't
email.
have. I literally don't have.
So
one.
you blocked his email.
This
You
is such
blocked
an
his email,
unnecessary
bro.
segment. But it's actually the most entertaining part of this whole podcast, so I hope it keeps going. And gets
Let
even
me
more
see.
uncomfortable.
Awesome. Okay. Nope.
So I couldn't unban you
Miss
even
me,
if I
boy.
wanted to. All right. So all I will say is this, Ed. I'll give you one more chance.
What?
But it sounds like you're gonna need to yet
you
another
know he's
account,
been
because I
racist,
can't
you
even
stupid
unban your
ass. Why
account.
would you let
For
him
some reason, I
back?
can't even get an email from you.
Bro, get the fuck... What?
All right.
What?
Just make another song.
But this is gonna be your last chance. You have to stop with this bullshit. All you gotta do is behave like everyone else. Stop
This
making
is
racially
insane.
insensitive comments. Stop thinking you're funny. It's not funny. It's stupid. All right. It's ignorant. It's dumb to say that shit. You can't be saying that stuff.
Especially during
It's my
Black
business, and I
History
have to
Month.
Make sure that this
You can't
is
do that
in
now.
line with the rules of YouTube, and YouTube doesn't want that shit. You know, I don't want that shit on my streams. That's not who I am anymore. You know.
Yeah, this is
Anymore.
his fifth last chance.
But I
Anymore.
can't even
Implying that
ban
was
you
who you
regardless if I
were.
wanted to. There's no way for me to do that. All right. Unbelievable.
Ah.
And it's gonna be even funnier if he got banned for something that wasn't even like against the rules. They just leaned him by reflex,
I like
by
to
intuition.
think that people learn, but I don't know. Honestly.
Yeah, this is a very cringe segment. You should probably stop, Phil. Just move on.
Sir Ed tipped another $10.
There we go.
He's basically saying the same thing. Sir Ed, do you not understand what I'm saying?
What is he saying though? Oh, this must have been a pretty hard-hitting message since he didn't even read it.
I have seen you say racist things in the chat.
Uh-oh.
And you did nothing
Myself,
about
I've
it, and you're
seen you
willing
say
to
racist
give them a
things in the
second
chat.
fucking
I can't
chance, you
confirm
stupid
this
ass
morning if
monkey.
you did it, but I've seen it myself. All right? 100%. It's happened. So this is not someone's just making it up. I mean, you're on like your 10th YouTube account. You know? This is not people are ganging up on you. This is reality. You've done these things that people don't like and you've upset them, and now it's biting you in the butt, and you're coming to me to defend you. I'm not going to defend that kind of behavior that
You
said in
are.
the chat are fucked
You
up.
literally said, "I'll
Okay,
give you
I'm
a
not
second
gonna defend that.
chance."
You know? The thing is, I don't think you're a bad person. I just think that you think that this is like your personal stand-up comedy act. It's not. You're not allowed to just say and do whatever you want.
No, this is Phil's personal stand-up comedy act. And his therapy sessions as well.
Throw money at tips to support the streams. You understand that, right? That's not how it works. You can't buy yourself ban immunity. You can't buy yourself immunity to the rules.
Yeah, but he just did. Do you realize he just did? Because you just told him to make another sock account. Even you hate sock accounts. As long as they're not trolls, we support them, I guess.
You can't. It's not how life works. You know? So I thank you.
And meanwhile, by the way, the entire chat is shitting on him.
For all of your support, you have to abide by the rules. This is the first time we're actually having this conversation, by the way.
Yeah, because you choose to ignore it.
He's gotten banned before.
Wait, how is this the first time you're having this conversation? You just said that you've noticed him and you've talked to him about it, and you told him that it's his last chance like 5 times. This is not the first time.
I think I did unban him once or twice in the past, but this is the first time we're actually having this direct kind of one-to-one conversation. Why we're having this on my podcast, I have no idea.
If you refuse to acknowledge his fucking emails, you dumb. Yeah.
Oh, no. You should delete this stream, Phil. Unlike all the other streams that you just leave up.
Here's the thing. I can't unban you even if I wanted to.
Yes, you can.
Apparently, I'm not getting your emails. So it's up to you if you want to try to come back again. I don't know what else to say. But simply
you just
put,
told him to go make a sock account, you
I'm not
stupid
going to put
ass.
up with this
Oh
stuff
my god!
I just want you to
guy's
act like everybody else. Right?
But that's the thing. You are putting up with this stuff. You're actually even telling him how he can come back to your chat and avoid getting banned.
Literally nobody else sits
by
here
just making a sock account,
spouting off the kind of stuff you say, and then gets into trouble and has to complain about it. Like, you know what I mean? It's your own behavior that's causing this. Regardless, even if this moderator does have a bug up their ass about you, because maybe they do, but there's probably for a reason. Typically, I'm not aware that I have moderators that come into the chat, and today they look at the chat and they say, today I'm going to bother this person, and then they just start timing them out nonstop. That's never happened. And yeah, I've had a few bad apple moderators over the years, and they've been dealt with. This is not the case.
Bro, God
this
damn.
is you've broken the rules. You've been moderated, so now the mods are out looking for you because of your behavior. You understand that?
Bro, this dude is making it seem like he's in the mafia or something.
Right?
It's the fake Italian mafia. They're just like the real mafia, except they're only 25% as strong.
So, I will say this. Again, I can't even unban you, right? But I also can't stop you from rejoining. But if you rejoin and you act like this again and you get moderated, there's nothing I can really do to help you. You know, I have people think that I'm like this ultimate control guy.
You are.
I can't make you not act that way. I can't make that not offensive to people, and then people will then react in a negative way towards you. I can't fix any of that. That's not within my realm of control. All right, I'm just supposed to be doing a podcast right now instead of talking to you for 10 minutes about this. So I don't even know what else to say.
Nothing. Just let it go. Just ban him and be done with it. Just tell him to go fuck himself, because he's just gonna get banned again.
And you know,
but he keeps sending those 10s, so hey, next time we gotta order some Hawaiian barbecue, it's on Mr. Ed Sheeran.
Ed, again, because I know that's not really your name.
What's the name, though?
Great. Again, I like talking with you. You
just said he's a racist. How can you like talking to somebody like that? What?
That you have said. I hope you understand this. This is not people are just making it up out of the sky. People have issue with you for good reason.
Yeah, but what about all the people that have been banned from his chat for saying things like LOL? Because legitimately, sometimes he's gonna be in the middle of a begging segment. Somebody's gonna say LOL, and they get a huge toxicity segment towards them, and then they get banned. But this dude can keep coming back and back and back, and quote unquote, I can't stop it.
All right. So again, I can't unban you. Don't be upset with me. I literally can't unban you. I didn't even get your email because it sounds like you got flagged for spam.
No, that's just bullshit.
You gotta look at yourself in the mirror and realize there's probably a reason
that looks
why people are upset with you.
Good. That looks good, right? Harley, right?
Because Phil, you know what his email is because you get that message from PayPal whenever he sends you that 10. So you can look up that email in your mailbox, dspgaming@hotmail.com, and you can actually find it. That's crazy, isn't it? Yes. But now we gotta feign ignorance, because otherwise he's just gonna make himself look much worse.
Okay, I hope you understand what I'm saying. All right, I'm trying to be nice and fair about it, but some people, you know, I don't know. Anyway, let's continue, shall we?
Ah, yes.
On the YouTube side of things,
they gave Harley tattoos.
Lycifer sold at a super chat.
Those are her.
He could verify this, but of course, he's Phil.
Oh yeah, he can do that. And he might keep live chat replay because his streams go private, so why not just have the live chat replay? He might actually be using it. We don't even know.
Super chat. The Lucky Gremlin gifted...
He can say all of this worry-free because it's a pignatized dent who will tip on another account tomorrow.
That's the thing, though.
Has a magic part-time retail job where she never works nights and weekends and is always home by 3 p.m.
Right? Really interesting.
Either hate her so much they just give her pity hours or SH's not working.
It might be both. I don't know. But in my opinion, if he's not talking about her coming back from work, going to work, and all that stuff in between, she might not even have a job anymore. But yeah, the whole thing is that this is not really a pignatized dent. It's a dude that threatened him to leave. And now it's like, we gotta do damage control. We gotta ride the fence.
I've seen the racism. Yikes, less than greater than.
10 memberships.
Yeah, that's
to the community.
I seen the racism and I did nothing? Hold on.
What have we learned today? Saying Phil's life is not like a game is a crime graver than racism.
Oh yeah, by just saying that he said something cringe gives you a massive outburst of rage. But this shit, nah, all you gotta do is just make another sock account. Sounds good.
I'm not going to stand for that behavior, but since you're giving me money, it's all
Congratulations.
Sounds good to me.
VJK.
Oh yeah, and somebody dropped them a legitimate 10-member bomb. An actual legitimate this time.
Phil is more mad that Kirk derails the stream and takes attention off him.
That is true.
Kirk never got timed out by Phil or a mod for racism, but they can snipe out the slightest joke at DSP's expense.
That is also true, but I do think they got timed out.
All his hate army generals.
All the hate army generals, man.
Their membership for 2 months.
I think the hate army generals are actually the mods. I don't think Kirk was a
I
general.
know
I think
people
he
will
was just a
criticize the
sponsor.
game because of
He
Harley's
just
tattoos.
contributes to the war, to the
She
military-industrial
doesn't have
complex of DSP
tattoos.
Gaming.
Nor do I have the power to
He's
unban him regardless.
But,
an important donor.
But it's character
I
specific
can't-
for her.
I don't even
Those
get
are
his
her
emails anymore.
hyenas.
So
yeah,
that
he's a
Joker
loyal
killed.
shareholder. That's what he
I
is.
received a $1.50 tip from Beaver Bother. Where's my second chance? You don't get one.
Ah, there we go. Should have sent him a
Beaver
10.
Bother, you were like pretty blatantly offensive in the things that you were saying and doing.
Just like Kirk.
That's why you never came back.
Just
And by
like
the way,
Kirk.
Again,
Oh, no.
I'm not unbanning this guy. He keeps making new accounts.
Oh.
Like, I haven't
You
unbanned
just
him the
told
last
him to
2
make
times.
one, dumbass.
He just makes a new account and shows up again.
Okay.
This
But I
fucking
thought that
guy
was
is a
bad when your trolls
moron.
did it, but when your fans did it, it's okay. I guess. That's a nice double standard right here. To the point where he actually tells him. It's not like the guy is making that new account because there's nothing else he can do. DSP straight up told him in the past, hey, yeah, if you make a new account and come back, oh, that's cool with me, dude.
I received a $25 tip.
Oh, yeah. This stream is super positive.
From a page that is very slowly loading.
It's a 1 minute
It's
man.
from 1 Minute Man.
Yep.
I
You
mean,
already know.
For Mausoleum, which we're getting to. We're not there yet, but we're going to be going to that very soon.
No, we're not doing this.
But I don't want to have this be some kind of a preview spoiler, so I'm just going to say thanks
Thanks for the money, dummy.
for the chip. Not near yet. So daily support.
I should try and get
Your
a
daily
slash
support.
stream
Thank you.
so we can shoot the shit.
Okay.
Dude, I
All right.
love the
Well,
sounds of this
That was a heck of a
controller, man.
podcast, huh? You know what? We're about to end the show.
buttons.
So I got my glasses here, and we're going to put them on in a second.
The buttons, I
Uh,
just love the way the buttons sound.
Amazon truck outside. Can you hear that? Yeah, that's the backup sound of a truck. I don't know if it's an Amazon truck, but that's the backup sound that certain trucks make. And that's what that sound was. You're right. I heard a truck outside.
Sure. That's
DSP should do a tier
Interesting.
of ban-worthy events.
You know what? That's a good one. That's a good one. Actually, we should make a tier maker of that on TBS. That's a good one. All the times he got banned, laid off, or kicked off of some place.
Jade says he's beaten all the character episodes.
Because there's like quite a few of them. There's at least 7, 8 times.
Tekken 8, and he's wondering if I can use the jukebox tonight.
This shocks
me.
me.
Tell me that there's a way to have all the different Tekken music.
And by the way, it was always unfair. Every single time he's been banned off of some place or kicked off for one reason or another, it was always unfair. Not a single time did he deserve it.
Correct? And not just Tekken 8 music, but have like all the different Tekken musics. Maybe I'll look into that tonight for variety of music. All right. Well, if you guys remind me tonight, maybe I'll see if we can set that up. I don't know how to set that up.
Yeah, maybe we don't.
There it is again.
Hey, nice glasses, dude. You can see those tips better.
Pity party. You think it is
Wait, what?
$5? It says, do you think you made a mistake not doing the documentary because since you've been so stressed out recently, you could have shown that in the documentary? The documentary is not meant to be a pity party.
But it was gonna end up being
About the Boogie documentary, where literally the entire documentary is supposed to be like, oh, woe is me. But then it backfired, and everyone just kind of says he looks even worse after that documentary.
No, you completely missed the point, or you didn't even watch it, which is what I would like to believe. Because the
I
whole
didn't
point
watch
of the
that shit.
documentary was for Boogie to look as bad as possible, because that's what he believes he is, and he's the king of pity.
Yeah, that's not what the documentary was going to be at all.
Oh, I
But
don't want
like,
to.
how
I
do you
don't
make
want
a
to believe
triumphant
that.
documentary about
Meerkat.
DSP when his life is everything but triumph? Unless you consider still existing to be a
I
triumph.
don't want to believe
and
that
existing
Boogie
by
willingly went
humiliating
into
himself
that
on a
with the
daily
intention
basis.
of making
So
himself
he can
look
look as
stupid.
pathetic as possible so people can feel some kind of sympathy and pity towards him and support his lifestyle. And then he can eat some Hawaiian barbecue.
At all. It was supposed to, you know, you're
the camo
comparing
looks so
it
cool.
to something it's not. So
Oh,
just to let you know, no, that wouldn't help at all. Even if right now they were filming that documentary, it wouldn't have been the point. It wouldn't have been that. That's not what I want to focus on. I don't want to focus on, oh, I'm mentally tired because of trolling, you know.
But that's what the whole last week was about, right?
Anyway, no, it would have backfired, and here's why. Can you imagine? I'm already stressed right now pretty badly with everything going on. I got not only stuff publicly going on, as you see on the streams and stuff, but I got stuff going on in my private life as well. Now I'm supposed to also film.
So does everybody else, Phil. Literally everybody else got stuff going on in their private life. I don't know why he thinks that everybody lives a perfect, flawless existence with no trial or tribulations at any point.
Doing everything else, I don't know how that would work. Just being honest, I realistically, I don't know how that would work. How would I have had time to do that? Right? I don't know. Oh, he did? Carl Weathers passed away today? Oh, that's sad. Carl Weathers, one of the most awesome actors of the 1980s, right? When it came to like a badass kind of action hero guy. You know, he was in Predator. He was obviously Apollo Creed, right? In the Rocky movies.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to remember what else he was in. Those are the two big ones that everyone remembers him for.
Wasn't he in Ghostbusters? Oh no, that was somebody else.
I'm trying to remember what else he played.
Did you just do a racism
that was like notable from the 80s? Because he was in a lot of movies. He always was kind of the awesome supporting action hero character guy, right?
Hell yeah, he was cool as hell.
Happy Gilmore. I totally forgot he was in Happy Gilmore.
Yep, trained Happy Gilmore how to play golf.
Yeah.
He was in Arrested Development too.
Right?
That was fun as hell.
I didn't know he was in Arrested Development.
I'm sure, yeah, if you go to IMDb. But he was a great actor. So, rest in peace to Carl Weathers. Sad to hear that we have lost him. I loved all his stuff from the 80s. Super good stuff. Let's see here. Lines Result did another super chat. He says, Game of the Year Suicide Squad came out today. Oh, it actually came out today? I didn't even know it came out today. I had no clue that it released today.
On the 2nd.
Yeah.
Did anyone?
People are running a train on that game.
It's fun.
Everybody is following that game.
I had no idea it actually came out.
They're following that game in the same way they're following DSP pretty much.
Today. Yeah.
It's a good game. I just wish people would try it before writing it off. Yes, it's an action.
Sir Ed, with another tip.
Oh,
I didn't say that. See, now Sir Ed's putting words in my mouth, and I.
What's the message, Phil? Come on. Now we're just misrepresenting what the guy said, which is not fair.
Sir Ed, what? My goodness.
Because now we get to hear DSP side of the story. Because he doesn't read. He only reads the messages that are convenient to him.
Sir Ed, my goodness. I don't know what else I can say to you. I really don't.
Tell him to suck a dog off and that he's gone.
All right. I don't know what else I could say to Sir Ed to make him understand that basically the reason that he's having negative things happen to him is because he's breaking the rules. No one picked you out of everyone in chat and said, you're the one I'm going to bother today. You're the one I'm going to abuse. It's your behavior.
Oh, yeah, that guy has the Phil complex. So now basically DSP is talking to another DSP, and it's really funny.
The reason this happened, all right? He basically says he's not tipping because he wants to buy his way back. He wants to support me. I appreciate that.
There you go. What a huge cuck. What a huge cuck.
I do. But again, this is not the podcast about you, nor should this be a podcast about should I unban you. This is ridiculous. Like, why is this the situation right now? Right? It's stupid.
Okay, so are we going to talk more about it? Or no, we're just going to take a sip? Not even a lip smack.
Dead on Arrival on Steam where you can track an amount of players that only peaked at 5,000 and now it's already dropped. Oh, yeah? Sheesh.
Hello? Say something, please? Please say something.
I'll see it.
Oh,
tonight.
Jade says something.
Customization in the jukebox.
Hell yeah.
But where is the jukebox? Is that like in the audio settings, like options?
Cool.
Yeah. Wow.
Something else?
Anso Kamaru said, I heard it's not that bad, but it does have a bunch of horrible ideas, so I'll grab it for $5 in a month since no one's gonna buy it. Wow.
Well, that's probably what's gonna happen.
Okay. Hi. Well, we got more tips coming. I don't think we're ever gonna end the show.
Whoa, look at this.
I'm stuck
So
endlessly in
positive.
this podcast. I can't get out of it.
Because you spent like 10 minutes talking to some guy that got banned like 10 times.
We got Play Cool did a tip and says the mausoleum should be done last. It triggers the end game of Act 2. Basically, they just told me a little bit about the plot of the game. Here, about the spoiler. Excuse me. So it doesn't really matter what we were going to do. How do you portray that unless you actually see it in action? So yeah, there was going to be a film crew in my house.
Oh, wait. That's a documentary talk.
What am I known for? Being a live streamer. Well, how do you portray that unless you actually see it in action? So yeah, there was going to be a film crew in my house, in this room, filming me one day as I streamed. Like actually seeing me stream and see what it entails. Seeing like a work day in my life, right?
Yeah, it really sucks we didn't get to see that.
My life as well. Other things that I do, how things are, you know, all carefully controlled to the point where basically nothing personal that would be harmful would be revealed, right? I mean, right, you could definitely say how skeptical you could be because, as I've said, I've had times years ago where I would be filming in my kitchen, and there's accidentally,
oh my god,
countertop. It just so happens to be a utility bill, and then someone calls the utility company, impersonates me, right? That's like I accidentally have something in a shot. You don't know what it's gonna do, and the next thing you know.
But bro, you're acting like those people are not gonna review the footage while they're editing it because they're actual serious YouTube video makers. So they're gonna, while they're watching the fucking footage and editing it, they're gonna see the things that are in the footage, Phil. So give me a fucking break with this whole victimhood bullshit and this whole paranoia, because it just doesn't make sense.
People can use this to be malicious, right?
Right.
So yeah, I mean, it was going to be a situation.
And also, this debunks as well the whole WWE champions. I don't want to show my phone because it's going to expose my personal life type of thing. He was showing his phone and making screenshots of it on forums when he was playing WWE Supercard. He was making recordings of his stream when he was playing Pokemon Go and filming the actual gameplay of the game. So he's done this multiple times in the past, never revealed anything private. There's no reason to think that he is going to reveal something private in WWE Champions 2. So thanks for the excuse, it doesn't fly.
Where filming in the house was going to happen, but it was going to be controlled to the point where personal stuff that would be harmful was not going to be revealed, right? But there was not just going to be in the house, there was going to be other stuff too. Like, do you really want to have me be interviewed here? You see me sit here all day, every day, correct? How boring would it be if, let's ask Phil questions about his life for the documentary, and it's the same spot he sits every day? No.
Okay.
Obviously, what was going to happen is there was going to be like a professional shooting location. Where I was going to be, and there was going to be a good setup and everything.
Wow, so they're going to interview you in a studio. Wow. It's so unique and innovative.
You know what I mean? So, it was going to be a real documentary. This is not just a fuck about thing. This is going to be a serious level production, high level production value deal. But like I said,
and what did he do? What did he actually do? He made that guy commit to the project. He made that guy spend a bunch of money to fly in there and have a meal with him and his wife. And then he made a bunch of excuses why he's too tired and stressed out, even though he was too tired and stressed out before he committed to that as well. So big ups, Phil. You wasted somebody's fucking time and money yet again.
And go through with it was, number one, you guys didn't seem to want it. You were very nervous about it, right? You
guys didn't want it.
You didn't want any more drama this year. I hear you. I understand that. I know my choices affect you.
Yeah, sure thing,
not
Phil.
Just me. So I didn't want to go through with that level of drama. Number two, because as you saw, the detractors were fucking rejoicing about this thing as if it was like God's gift to them, because it was going to give them endless amounts of content to make free money-making content that was all toxic forever. I didn't like that take at all.
But this still exists. That's the thing. He still makes content for his detractors on a daily basis. People are going to clip the shit out of that Canadian Kirk segment. It's always going to happen with everything he does.
It definitely turned me
One
off.
thing I want to know about that Canadian Kurt
there's just
segment,
too much going on
why
right
is
now
it that
in
you
my
said you like
I'm
his
too stressed
opinions
out. I'm
on
already
things,
at my wit's end. I gotta.
yet
By
you
the way, the
acknowledge that
number
he's a
3
racist?
excuse was his number 1 excuse why he canceled. But now it's everybody else's fault, basically. We're doing revisionist history again. Now it's the trolls' fault and the fans' fault.
Million things I'm juggling to try to make happen. Like just this week alone, I'm working on the React channel, I'm working on the Throwback channel, I'm working on everything on this channel. I got to start working on my taxes. I got to do private React videos. How the fuck also am I going to be doing a documentary?
Well, just stop working on those channels that get 100 to 200 views each. Just do that instead, because it's not worth it. And you should know at this point it's not worth it.
I'm one man. I got too much going on.
I'm one man, except all those people that make stuff for me for free.
Be one thing if I have literally nothing going on, and this is my last leg attempt to try to get attention for myself to remain pertinent on the internet. That's not the case with me at all. You understand? I'm very different than a lot of the people that people tend to compare me to. I have a successful business.
Really?
I'm happy doing what I do.
Bro, how is it a successful business? It seems like he doesn't even believe the shit he's trying to peddle. Because, like, up until the last day he was streaming, he was threatening that if the Argentina thing continues, he might even have his business threatened. How is this a successful business? When some dude with a VPN can spend $2 and threaten the existence of his business.
I don't need this documentary. Right? I don't need it at all.
Maybe you should have thought about this before you wasted that guy's time, energy, and money. I'm sure he appreciates that greatly.
And like I said, I think maybe this is just not the right time for it. I feel like maybe down the line, something like this might make sense, but I don't feel like I'm at the point in my life.
Dude, that's a good point, Hate Army. This dude with the successful business literally said he can't afford alcohol for his special event, for the party that he's throwing. He's throwing a party where he's going to be the only guy drinking, and he can't even afford to get himself a drink. That sounds like a very successful business to me.
Where this is necessarily a needed thing.
Oh, shit. I'm
okay?
out of,
so that's why I didn't do it.
Oh, Riddler trophy.
Yes, I'm going to freeze myself like Ted Williams.
And again, super selfish. This wasn't necessary for me. That's why I didn't do it.
Yes, I am.
But I committed to it. And I led everybody along thinking that I was going to do it. And then I didn't do it because I'm a bitch.
That ran, it said 56% of people are saying maybe I should do Silent Hill, the short message tomorrow. 44% said save it for the Super Bowl party. So, I mean, it's close. It's definitely in favor of tomorrow, but it's very close. And I don't know. Like, I kind of want to think about this. Please continue to give me your opinions over the stream. I'm not sold on doing it tomorrow because that means less Tekken. Like, I want to play Tekken and learn new characters and stuff, and I'm not going to do that if I play the game twice a week. I'm not. Look how much I had to play Street Fighter 6 in order to get good at it. Now you're telling me
still
because
not
just
good
Flash
at Street
in the
Fighter
pan
6,
fucking
bro.
Silent Hill thing released, just
You
drop a whole
scrub it
Tekken
out.
stream and don't get
Let's
good at the
stop fucking
game
pretending.
to play this thing. You know, that's why I hate this shit.
I hate this shit.
So,
I'm done with
I don't know. Let's keep talking about it and try to figure it out. If I don't play it tomorrow, we'll do it during the Super Bowl event. All right? So I will play it one or the other. Okay? All right. I wanted to end this podcast.
But money keeps coming in, dude.
But as much as I wanted to get out, you kept pulling me back in. Right?
All right, Brando.
672 just did a super chat. He says Slayer has called. He says cancel his private react. His private reacts don't affect anything. I'm going to be doing them off. Like, I'm not canceling a stream because of it this month. I'm still doing my stream Sunday night. So it doesn't affect anything. I'm going to actually do his private react. I'm going to try to squeeze it in after a late night stream this week. So you can relax there, okay? Just relax.
I fucked up.
I mean, it's literally going to take you at most an hour.
All right, can we end the show now? Because I'd like to pee and then start with Baldur's Gate. I'd actually like to play Baldur's Gate today.
Wow, he begged his ass off for a month.
Keep going for the next 4 hours.
And now we're just being butthurt because people keep sending him money. Maybe you shouldn't have spent 10 minutes shitting on somebody that got banned like 10 times in your chat.
Can we end it? Is it good now? Is it safe to end the show? All right. So, thank you for watching. You're welcome. I don't even know what to say we're going to be doing on tomorrow's show.
Yeah, I don't even know. That's why we did scheduling segments for 20 minutes straight, because we don't even know what we're doing.
But then we'll jump right in.
I thought the point of doing schedule segments is to figure out what we're going to do.
Okay.
And not just to not know what we're going to do still.
I got one ball.
And by the way, he didn't talk about a state of play, the Sony event. That was supposed to be a part of DSP News. Did we even do DSP News? I don't think we did. Because he was too busy counting money and shitting on the racist dude. But it's because it's in the title. I just look at the title because I'm like, what the fuck is he gonna play today? And here it says Sony talk.
Grenades.
And he just talked about the Silent Hill game for like 20 minutes. Oh man,
this is the problem.
You guys
stop saying enemies.
Now, like, did you hear about Brock Lesnar? Did you hear about this? Did you hear about Last of Us 3? No, stop.
Why?
Stop it. The podcast is over. We have to start with Baldur's Gate now. Stop bombarding me with topics.
You can't talk about that stuff while you're playing Baldur's Gate.
Me with all these topics. Stop this right now. We have to save other things to talk about for the rest of the week.
You're telling me that you can't
play
a game
today, we'll have nothing to talk about.
and talk about gaming and other things?
The fakest laugh of all time. This is on the Mount Rushmore of fake laughs.
Stop it.
Look at this shit.
Stop this right now.
God damn.
We have to save other things to talk about for the rest of the week. If we talk about all of them today, we'll have nothing to talk about.
There we go.
Stop it. Topic harassment. I'm filing an official complaint. Topic harassment.
Uh-huh. Sure thing, Phil.
Okay.
I know, but I'm out of grenades. This is the problem with having enemies and types that can only be just, like, hurt with specific things.
And we're gonna be gone for a while.
Oh, now he's
the
back. Amount is finite.
Wow, he was so fast. It's almost like he didn't do anything else, like he usually does, and it takes him like 10 minutes. Wow. What are we laughing at now? What is so funny?
The spoon is the new meme now. I guess I created that one.
Oh, the spoon is the new meme, yes.
That's one I single-handedly created myself, and I won't complain about the spoon.
Yeah, can you explain what the spoon is about? What do we get to eat?
Is this the new arc for 2024? Dents biting back?
No, I wouldn't count on it, since the guy sent him like $50 worth of tips.
I need grenades,
so,
bro.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I can't find any.
Everyone, spoons out. Spoons out, dinner's up.
Yeah, what are we gonna do with the spoon?
Nice deep scoop.
Oh, of course. You know what this makes me think of is that guy on Instagram. It's called the Poop Deli. Poop Deli. It's which one? Yeah, it's this guy. Is the guy who normally orders at the Poop Deli goes to a normal deli.
How you doing, boss man? Let me get an everything bagel. Do a half pound of poop.
Hey, the usual for me. Quarter scoop poop on the poop bagel.
I'm gonna do a bagel everything, scoop it out, do a little lox, and throw a little poop on there.
Do salt, pepper, ketchup, poop, toasted.
It's just not funny, dude.
Hash brown.
Let me do a half a pound of bacon, egg, and cheese with a little bit of mayonnaise on the side, and then, I don't know, throw a little poop on the top.
And the thing is that this was such a successful thing
couldn't do anything
on Instagram
because there wasn't enough
ammo into being the poop deli guy.
Do it.
So he made like a thousand ones of those. Just the poop humor. Just that.
All right. Very good.
Very good. And I guess that's it. I mean, I don't see any reason I should stick around for this game I care not a little bit about. So I guess that's it. Thanks everybody for watching the Swaycast, episode 10. And I'll be with you next time I decide to stream. I don't know when that's going to be, so no promises. I'm going to play the new song now. Hold on. This is it. The tropical style dance remix. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon. I'm tired of people saying that because I am who I am, I can't.
something about your fucking ass that they have a reason to not like, bro. Even me. And I say it all the time, bro. Like, I'm not above criticism. I say retarded shit all the time. I say shit that would probably hurt someone's feelings. And I'm not above someone going.
All right.
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really that money. That money. Excited for it. I hope you guys will join me for it. It's going to be a good one. Now, one final thing before we get into like the Phil's Day Off segment and stuff like that. Some people are already asking, hey Phil, when is the next time that you're going to play a new game? What? I'm playing Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I'm playing Tekken 8. All right, I'm playing 2 brand new games. They've only been out for a week. Okay, they're still brand spanking new. I'm juggling Baldur's Gate 3, which you guys were angry that I didn't play it last week. So that's back in the rotation. And I'm also playing Pal World, which is a relatively new game and virally popular. So I'm not playing any new games. We are already. I'm not playing another new game. People today have this thing where they watch these other giant streamers, and these giant streamers jump from game to game constantly. They barely sink their teeth into a game enough to really finish it. Instead, they only play the game when it's brand new, white hot, and virally popular, and then they drop it. Well, I don't do that. I can't do that. I can't even afford to do that, even if I wanted to. You gotta understand, I invested over $200 in the 2 new games I'm playing. I can't sink more money into games right now. This month, like I said, things are already going to be tight. I got to cut back. I got to play stuff that makes sense. Focus on the things I already have. All right.
Oh, what's that?
The next major release for me, absolutely, is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and that's literally the end of February. Okay? So we got the whole month to juggle these games that I'm playing and enjoy them. And I think we will, ultimately. But people have this, like, attention span issue now because this is how content creators have become. They become so... Sadly, I hate to say it, they become so wealthy that they can just jump around and do zany stuff every day. Today, we're going to play this brand new game and then never play it again. Today, we're going to spend $1 million on food and do taste tests of 1 million pieces of food. Today, we're going to do this crazy prank challenge, and tomorrow, we're back to playing another game just for one stream. It's like, yeah, if you're rich, you could do that shit. Normal people don't act like that. They can't. Right? So, that's never been who I am as a content creator. If there's a game that I like, I'm going to play it, and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to make that meaningful experience with you. So I get it that people are always fiending for what's next, what's the new thing, but what happens is then when you always are about what's new, what's hot, you never finish anything, and you're not really making anything meaningful. You're just making daily hype videos, and I don't make daily hype videos. You guys know that. I'm nothing like that at all. That's what sets me apart from a lot of different people out there. So there you go. I hope you guys understand. I'm not looking to be one of those new streamers. I don't want to change to fit the formula or the cookie cutout of what works on YouTube or Twitch. It's not me.
Right.
I'm my own dude. I've always done stuff my own way. I like doing the stuff the way I do it. It makes it feel meaningful and fun to me and to the audience that sticks around for it. You know, people expect that kind of content. They want me to play and take my time with the games I'm playing and enjoy them fully. Not rush through them and play them for 1-2 sessions and drop them to play the next game. So that's the deal. And the truth is also, I don't really feel like there's anything going on in February that's that crazy. There are a ton of games, but none of them are really super prominent games. Foam Stars, this Granblue role-playing game in the middle of other major RPGs. You know, there's other stuff going on. It's not a big deal. So I'm not really too worried about it. I would say the biggest thing was Persona 3 Reload, but I've already played Persona 3. So it's not like, oh, I'm in desperate need to play. I've already played the game, right? Okay. And that's true, too, because someone just made a comment. They said, imagine wanting Phil to like, play Persona 3 right now, he's already playing Like a Dragon. You're just asking him to swap one game for another, and it's the same style of game. Absolutely right. You actually are. This is the point I made for months. I said, this is going to be RPG overload nightmare. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Persona 3 Reload, this Grand Blue Fantasy game, and Final Fantasy VII within a month. Literally within a month. 1 month, all those games out at the same time. Who the hell thought that was a good idea? No one was thinking when they decided this should be the release timing of all those RPGs. It's impossible. Even if you're the biggest hardcore RPG fan on the planet, you can't play them all. So it doesn't make any sense they're doing that. But, and then of course what will happen, as always, these games won't sell as well. So one of these games is undoubtedly, I'll tell you, Final Fantasy is immune. That game has all the hype behind it. But the other 3 games are now going to be vying for market share. And now, if one of these games doesn't sell well, you got to hear the sob story from the publisher. Oh, well, you see, it didn't sell well, so now we can't make any more of that game. But you idiotically released it at the worst time. It's your fault. It's not the game's fault. It's your fault. I'm willing to bet all these RPGs are stellar games. But who's going to play 4 of them in a month, right? Imagine if there were 4 fighting games that came out within a month. Who the fuck would play 4
what
fighting
does
games
Harley
in a month?
have
You can't learn
equipped?
in that fast of a time period. It's impossible, right? They're all going to cannibalize each other, and that's a problem. So, anyway, yeah, it's funny because someone says Suicide Squad. I'm not playing Suicide Squad. Fuck that game. Everything points to the game is shit. The only good thing about the game it looks like is going to be the story. I don't care.
He's fucking stupid.
Just being honest, I think Rocksteady
He's
completely
actually
lost their
stupid.
way. Their management, some people have said the 2 people who were head of Rocksteady during the Arkham trilogy aren't there anymore, and so the company went on a completely different direction with this game, and basically, it's been a waste of 5, 6, 7 years they've been developing it. It doesn't look good. I don't want to play a looter shooter right now, quite frankly. I think I'm going to be bored to tears.
Because you have no friends to play with.
What's actually more funny, too, is that people who actually are now looking at Suicide Squad really close, like with a lens, they're saying, you know, now that you're seeing what Suicide Squad is, people are now actually, listen to this, appreciating Gotham Knights more. Because they're like, is all the flaws that Gotham Knights
I haven't heard anybody saying that at all.
That game plays way more like Arkham than this new game, Suicide Squad, does. And
because it has to, oh my fucking god, this stupid fuck. I can't with this fucking guy.
Like, so
he's so goddamn stupid.
Because really that was the taste of Arkham that we're...
He's so fucking stupid. I can't. He's so damn dumb. He's so dumb.
From what? Sir Ed, I'm not trying to be a jerk or dish out ultimatums. He says, maybe I'll leave if your moderator is going to abuse his power. Listen, I don't know what's going on,
elite.
all right?
Okay.
Can everyone just fucking relax and stop with bullshit? No, I mean it now. Can everyone just, because take a sigh of relief and cut the bullshit. All right? Everyone. Moderator, viewer, whoever it is, everyone just cut the bullshit this morning. All right? First of all, don't ever threaten me. That's the worst thing you could possibly do. I don't respond well to any kind of threat whatsoever. In fact, I respond very poorly to threats. I really, really do. Now, I have no idea what actually happened. I have no evidence of any of it because apparently it was all in the chat and removed or gone, and there's no way I'm scrolling up. I can't see it. All right? So I can't actually confirm anything. Okay? I don't know what really happened. So I can't say in any situation what actually happened, right? I just don't want people saying and doing dumb stuff. All right? I don't. And I don't know, you know, again, people are saying this guy has been evaded before. We know that, though. Like, I know that he said stuff that was not good, was not kosher with the rules of this channel. He got banned. He came back on new accounts. I mean, we're all aware of this, right? We know who he is. This is no shocker, no twisting, no huge surprise or whatever. It's this simple. Did you said you emailed me? I don't even know if I can look into it now, but I like to think that I want to be a nice guy about stuff, right? I want to be fair about everything. But I'll be honest, yeah, Sir Ed, you basically have and by the way, I don't even have an email from you. I don't even have an email from you. You said you emailed me? I don't have one. Yeah, I'm looking right now. I don't even have an email. I got some spam emails. That's about it. So, if you're even trying to email me, apparently you emailed me and your email got labeled as spam because I don't even have it in my inbox. All right. So listen, I like having people on the chat that are positive influences, and of course supporters obviously are welcome, but I can't have people coming to this chat saying stuff that could be considered offensive and then asking constantly to be unbanned a million times. All right. I don't know what happened this morning because I wasn't there, but I can outright say, yeah, I know that Sir Ed has said stuff in this chat that has been considered offensive, you know, and maybe over a decade ago, you know, this kind of stuff would have been fine and people wouldn't have cared, but we're not 2010 anymore. Listen, I learned this the fucking hard way, right? We're not 2010 anymore. You can't just say and do whatever you want, and people take offense to stuff constantly, right? So you got to stop with this nonsense, right? It's that simple. And
I don't get it.
I can't allow that kind of stuff in the chat. I absolutely positively have seen this guy, Ed, do messed up stuff in the chat. So it's kind of like, how many chances do you give someone? This person, what are they on, their 4th account now? And the thing is, they're a supporter. Every day they come by and they usually support the streams, and that's very appreciated. But also there's rules that everyone has to follow. The rules aren't just for some. The rules are for all, so that we can all have a safe and fun time together and not have this kind of offensive stuff going on. Right? Right? It seems to me, if this person is in the chat, they're just going to keep making the same mistakes and have problems. You know? They are. I mean, how many... Ed, I'm talking directly to you, because, by the way, your name's not Ed. I know this is like your 5th account. How many times have we already had this conversation? And it's the difference between, oh, one mod is you know, picking on me. It's not one mod. You've been moderated by multiple mods before. You do say the things in chat. I've seen them. All right? This is not someone making it up. I've seen it. I don't know today if that's what happened. I don't know.
Use assault rifles.
Because I didn't see anything. All right? Because I was busy with juggling a million things trying to get the stream to work. But definitely, you know the rules, right? And you know the stuff that you're saying is way too risque. And you're basically trying... What do they call it? You're pushing the envelope. You're testing the boundaries. Well, you've tested the boundaries multiple times and been banned multiple times. Why are you still testing them? You've reached the boundary. Now you're jumping over the edge. Now you're jumping off the cliff, but then you're asking for someone to toss you a rope so you can climb back up. You already jumped off. There's no safety net down there for you. You understand? I don't even know what else to say. Like, if I unban... First of all, I don't have an email from you, so I can't unban you. There's no email in my mailbox. It sounds like when you're emailing me, you're getting caught in spam now. Probably because you've emailed me so much to get unblocked that you got caught in a spam filter. And now my email won't even accept your emails. Like, I'm looking right now. I literally don't have one. Yeah. So I couldn't unban you even if I wanted to. All right?
Okay, now let's make our way over to...
So all I'll say is this. Ed?
Penguin.
I'll give you one more chance.
So we
but it
can
sounds like you're going to need yet another account because I can't even unban the account you're on. For some reason, I can't even get an email from you.
To be honest.
All right? But this is going to be your last chance. You have to stop with this bullshit. All you got to do is behave like everyone else.
No.
Stop making racially insensitive comments. Stop thinking you're funny. It's not funny. It's stupid. All right? It's ignorant.
Maybe.
It's dumb to say that shit. You can't be saying that stuff on YouTube. And it's my business, and I have to make sure that this is in line with the rules of YouTube, and YouTube doesn't want that shit. You know, I don't want that shit on my streams. That's not who I am anymore.
Oh, you can apply afflictions to guns.
But I can't even unban you regardless if I wanted to. There's no way for me to do that. All right?
Okay.
Unbelievable. I like to think that people learn, but I don't know. Honestly. Sir Ed tipped another $10 and is saying he's just basically saying the same thing. Sir Ed, do you not understand what I'm saying? I have seen you say racist things in the chat. Myself, I have seen you say racist things in the chat. I can't confirm this morning if you did it, but I've seen it myself. All right? 100%, it's happened. So, this is not someone's just making it up. I mean, you're on like your 10th YouTube account. You know? This is not people are ganging up on you. This is reality. You've done these things that people don't like and you've upset them, and now it's biting you in the butt, and you're coming to me to defend you. I'm not going to defend that kind of behavior that the things you said in the chat are fucked up. Okay? I'm not going to defend that. You know? The thing is, I don't think you're a bad person. I just think that you think that this is like your personal stand-up comedy act. It's not. You're not allowed to just say and do whatever you want in here because you throw money at tips to support the streams. You understand that, right? That's not how it works. You can't buy yourself ban immunity. You can't buy yourself immunity to the rules. You can't.
Did I upgrade
her
SMG?
You know? So,
okay.
I thank
it
you
does
for all of your support, but you have to abide by the rules. This is the first time we're actually having this conversation, by the way, for the record. He's gotten banned before. I think I did ban him once or twice in the past, but this is the first time we're actually having this direct kind of one-to-one conversation. Why we're having this on my podcast, I have no idea. Right? So, here's the thing. I can't unban you even if I wanted to, because apparently I'm not getting your emails. So, it's up to you if you want to try to come back again. I don't know what else to say. But simply put, all right, I'm not going to put up with this stuff if I just want you to act like everybody else. Right? Literally nobody else sits here spouting off the kind of stuff you say and then gets into trouble and has to complain about it. Like, you know what I mean? It's your own behavior that's causing this. Regardless, even if this moderator does have a bug up their ass about you, because maybe they do, but there's probably for a reason. Typically, I'm not aware that I have moderators that come into the chat, and today they look at the chat and they say, today I'm going to bother this person. And then they just start timing them out nonstop. That's never happened. And yeah, I've had a few bad apple moderators over the years, and they've been dealt with. This is not the case. This is, you've broken the rules. You've been moderated, so now the mods are out looking for you because of your behavior. You understand that, right? So, I will say this. Again, I can't even unban you, right? But I also can't stop you from rejoining. But if you rejoin and you act like this again and you get moderated, there's nothing I can really do to help you. You know, I have people think that I'm like this ultimate control god, and I can't make you not act that way. I can't make that not offensive to people, and then people will then react in a negative way towards you. I can't fix any of that. That's it's not within my realm of control. All right? I'm just supposed to be doing a podcast right now instead of talking to you for 10 minutes about this. So, I don't even know what else to say. You know, Ed, again, because I know that's not really your name. If you come back, great. Again, I like talking with you. You have been a positive part of streams, but there's definitely a legit gripe that people have with you for the stuff that you have said. I hope you understand this. This is not people are just making it up out of the sky. People have issue with you for good reason. All right? So, again, I can't unban you. Don't be upset with me. I literally can't unban you. I didn't even get your email because it sounds like you got flagged for spam. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and realize there's probably a reason why people are upset with you. Right? Okay, I hope you understand what I'm saying. All right, I'm trying to be nice and fair about it, but some people, you know, I don't know. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really that money. That money. Our alternation between Baldur's Gate 3, the React show, coming up on Sunday, and Tekken 8. So if I do a stream of this game, it's going to take away from that this week, okay? And you might say, well, why don't you do a night stream of it? Well, there's a couple reasons. Reason number one is because most people are saying it's about 2 hours long, okay? That's great, except I'm an interactive streamer. I sit and I talk with you guys. We have conversation about stuff, and the game itself, I'm sure I'll be taking my time. I guarantee you it's going to take me longer than 2 hours. Now, will it take me a full 3 hours? Probably not. But it's probably going to take me longer. If like the average time people are taking to beat it is 2 hours, I'm probably going to end up taking longer than that, okay? So number one, there's no guarantee that I'd be able to fit it into a night stream, even if I did that. But number two, there's another huge factor here. My night streams right now are actually massively in demand, and here's why. I need to get as far into Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth as I can in the next 2 weeks, because I want to unlock the Dokkan Island, which is the minigame inside of the game that plays kind of like Animal Crossing or Disney Dreamlight Valley, because my wife and I want to do co-op in that. We want to do nights where we work on that island together, and we do, you know, this simulation gameplay, and we help each other design the buildings and help each other figure out, okay, let's catch some bugs, let's get some new tourists here and please them and stuff like that. And it's a fun mode for that. We both like that style of gameplay because we both played Animal Crossing, whatever that one was. I can't even remember what it was called when we played it a few years ago. So we're dying to do it, but the problem is you need to get pretty far into Infinite Wealth to unlock it. You have to be in Chapter 6. And right now I'm only in Chapter 3, being around 11 hours into the game. So you figure, damn, I might have to play like another 10 hours to get to Chapter 6. Well, how am I going to get there if now we're taking away night streams? I need to play Infinite Wealth as much as possible between now and, say, 2 weeks, because actually one of the things that we're actually
Your savagery inspires me, Harley.
Alright, so you won. You won this fight, bro. Alright, I'm out. Yeah, I know when I need to fucking just dip out, right? Fuck it. What's the plan? I'm trying to think. What am I gonna do tonight? Oh yeah, it's Friday night, huh? It's Friday. Friday night fights, baby! We're playing Tekken, bro. I actually been playing Tekken all fucking morning. Like, no bullshit. I woke up at like 3:30 a.m. and I played Tekken from 3:30 till like 5:30, and then I like fell sleepy, like I got high. Because I have insomnia, like I wake up in the middle of the night. And I woke up at like 3:30, I couldn't go back to sleep. So I sat here and got high, and I played ranked. And I ranked up. I fucking got my rank up, bro. Pretty close to what Tekken considers fucking silver, I guess. I'm almost out of bronze. Like, what the strategy is. The fucking shit after that. I forget, dude. That's why I don't like fucking base ranking systems. Just call it fucking, you know, rookie, platinum, silver, gold, Humphrey. It's a basic color scheme. I'm cool with that. But they all have to have like these earthy fucking names for every rank and shit. And it's like, oh, alright. I was gold. I wasn't as good as I thought I was. But alright. But that's the plan for tonight. We're playing Tekken. If you want to join at some point, I'll make a custom room for the homies to hang out in, like I always fucking do. And, you know, if you happen to be someone that hates my fucking ass for whatever fucking reason, it's your one fucking, like, chance to fucking gun after me. And best believe, if I know you don't like me and I fucking beat your ass, I'm gonna fucking put my balls on your face. It's arcade. And Phil's gonna be using the cheapest fucking characters with the cheapest rules. So we're gonna be watching Phil while we sit here and try to have fun with Tekken. I appreciate everybody that came through for all this stupid shit today, man. Love you guys.
I'm a real big fan of my solo.
Yada yada yada. Sorry, Humphrey. I'm glad I finally have this as a sound source.
Oh, I say, good sir. Oh, harumph. Oh, bopa.
That's pretty much what I be doing to you, motherfuckers. Oh, harumph, blah, 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 blah. Like, you know, that's me going like, I don't care. Yada, yada, yada. Etc. So I'm glad I finally found it. Alright, otherwise, don't work too hard if you happen to be at work. Your job don't give a fuck about you. Only your family and friends do. Stay high. Don't feed the animals. None of you fucking low cows deserve a single fucking dollar. They deserve a fucking job application and a resume fill. Alright? And I'll see you guys, some of you guys, hopefully tonight, right? Really, I hope to fucking play with some of you guys in Tekken. I've been having fun, getting better, all that stupid shit. So, yeah, hopefully tonight we have some fun while making fun of Phil. Until
I like that I took a few seconds to figure out the augment system. I know that might have been a little boring, but I needed to figure it out.
Hey, you leave bats hanging, Droney?
Oh.
Fair play to Hall. That's some sustained beating.
A magic show, strange and absurd.
I found my happy place.
It's an ugly job, and mostly you're gonna be the ones doing it.
I can swing it! Drone, work with me here? Reloading! Out of here!
Here is my punchline, Harley Quinn.
Combining force.
Turning into a regular search and rescue crew.
New target selected.
My kill count is sky
Oh shit. We got a new video from Super Crazy.
Alright, what's up, trolls and trolls of all ages? Actually, I only want legal trolls in here, so 18 and up, please. I meant to put this video out over the weekend, but as you can hear, I got pretty sick. I was feeling really bad for a couple of days, and I thought maybe DSP had one of those voodoo dolls on me and was working his black magic. But it turns out I just caught the flu, and I needed to rest up a little bit and take a bunch of medicine. But we have 4 classic and wild scenarios here, and we're starting to step out of DSP territory a little bit more, so we'll see how that goes. But without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and jump into scenario number 1. Alright, so up first, we're going to be taking a look at Wings of Redemption. Good old Jordy, Sam, Richard, whatever the fuck his name is. And he used to rage a lot back in the day. I mean, everybody knows the famous look here, look listen, Call of Duty ruined my life, and even the 1v1 against Syndicate. But there was one stream in particular, a few years ago, where he looked very hideous because he shaved off all his hair for some reason. But during this stream, a young man joined up on Wing's team, and instead of shooting the enemy, he accidentally shot Jordy, which started a mini war between the two. Now the question we're asking here, did Wings of Redemption get absolutely destroyed by a 12-year-old child? Fact or fiction?
I'm gonna say fact.
Is it possible this story is true? Yes, it is. You're right. It's fact.
Oh, I was right.
Yes.
What?
Yes. A similar event did take place.
Some guy keeps texting me saying, shout out to Sean Ranklin.
1 on 4 remaining.
Come on, man! This is your fucking friend!
Is he OBJ?
No, he just team killed me!
Mike? Come on, Carlito. Seriously, dude?
My shit, like, son, did
Why'd you bring a guy in here that team killed me?
Carlito, did you do that shit on
Yeah, he did. There was nobody up there. I just killed somebody. He walks into the schoolroom and shoots me.
Yeah, it was an accident.
It was not a fucking accident, dude. You don't accidentally headshot somebody after walking into a room that you don't have no business going into at the time.
Nah, we still won, though.
Why? Why would you do that? Quit being a chump all your life, Carlitos.
Bruh, they're telling me to team kill you.
Yeah, so you do it.
But I'm not.
You just did it. You just did it. You can't say you're not.
That was an accident, though. Hey, team kill me.
I don't. I care more about winning than team killing.
Hey, what happened about Kenny Files? Hey, Kenny Files. Who's Kenny Pills? Hey, UAV, who's Kenny Pills?
How about you just play the game and quit reading your messages?
Shout out Scene Ranklin.
Carlitos, look here.
Mission successful.
Stop reading your messages. Turn them off.
There's like 20 people texting.
Yes, just turn them off. They're going to keep texting you. They're eventually going to spam you offline if you keep playing with them.
Nah, I won't team kill you.
You've already team killed me.
I did it once. Cause I know we were gonna win the round.
I don't.
Hey, stream, I can't team kill.
Carlitos, dude, people fuck with me 24 hours a day. I don't need you in here fucking with me too, dude. This is supposed to be cool time.
They're saying they'll give me 20 PSN.
I'm muting him. I'm muting him. Look what your fucking friend's doing. Look what he's doing right now. He's stunning me.
Carlito, what are you doing, dude?
He's throwing stun grenades at me.
Loading new magazine. Clearing the way. Go.
Oh my fucking lord! Stop, dude! Your boy's about to get. You better pick me up because he's gonna get kicked out of the game if you don't. Why is your friend this fucking ignorant, dude? Really talk.
Bro, UAV should be thanking me.
Thanking you for what?
For giving your people some entertainment.
Motherfucker, go away. Like
We're
seriously.
still winning. Come on.
Go
now.
away, dude. Just go away.
Come on now.
It's not come on now. I'm kicking you out of the party the second this game's over.
Why?
Because you're a little immature brat. That's why.
I won't kill you no more.
I've muted him. So fucking frustrating. I get fucked with the entire round. Say, take it serious, man. Shit can go bad. And look, this where it is. Shit went bad.
Bro, look here. Look, listen, bro. We need a bot.
No, I'm team killing you right the fuck now. I don't give a shit. I'm team killing you now.
You still have a chance to win.
No, I'm team killing him. I'm sick of his little bitch ass.
I still can't believe that really happened. I love that clip so much. But that was originally uploaded by Lord of the Wings, and unfortunately his channel got terminated, but thankfully Wings of Wingstop re-uploaded it. My absolute favorite part of that entire thing is when he says, you really should be thanking me. Thanking you for what? For giving your people some entertainment? Then he even says, look here, look, listen. And you can't say that around Sam, because then he's out for blood. But God bless the golden child, Carlitos. Can we please get some prayer hands in chat for the golden child? And I love the fact that he kept trying to say it was an accident, even though it was blatant as fuck. I mean, he basically ear-holed him. One thing I will give Wings credit for, though, he's not a complete pussy like DSP. He'll play with other people on the mic. He went into the lion's den before. Could you imagine DSP getting into a call with a bunch of detractors? That would be like tossing a pig into a swamp full of crocodiles. And how I would love to see that. Let's move on to the next scenario. And speaking of absolute cowards, I've noticed the fat slob known as Review Tech USA talking shit about detractors recently. And that made me think back to when DSP and Richard, Sam, Jordan, whatever the fuck this guy's name is, to when they were beefing many years ago. And they would go back and forth on their live streams, just talking shit about each other, but it seemed very personal for Phil. He really didn't like Review Tech USA, and quite frankly, I can't blame him. But the question we're asking here, did Phil Burnell call Review Tech USA a whore back in the day? Fact or fiction?
Our research found a published report of a similar story.
Yes, it was.
A similar story happened to a young man in the Pacific Northwest about 20 years ago.
Probably got all butthurt, because that's how he is too. He's a little bitch. He gets like so angry about little things. He can say whatever he wants about you, but God forbid you say something about him. Now that's it. So he decided to go down and sit and watch detractor videos with his viewers. Why? Because he knew the detractors would come. Oh my God, a YouTuber who's popular is watching detractor videos about Phil. I gotta go join that. And that's what they did. And guess what? He got a boost in views and he made money on it. Rich is a whore. I'm sorry. Rich is a whore. That is the best thing you could describe it. He had something that he wanted to do on YouTube. He wasn't being successful at it. So he decided to throw the whole, give up on it, throw it away, and now do something that everyone else does and whore himself out, whore out other people for money. He jumps on the biggest trends, the biggest drama. He'll make you comment about the biggest story just for his own personal benefit and attention. He doesn't care who he hurts. He doesn't care at what expense, just like Keemstar. He's just as bad as Keemstar. The only difference is he's nowhere near as fucking popular as Keemstar. Therefore, he's not as destructive when he makes videos like that. Like, I'll be honest, that video he did, that stream, no one cared. Like, it didn't negatively affect me at all because no one cares about fucking Review Tech USA. You know what I mean? He literally is the copycat who jumped on the drama bandwagon way later than everybody else. He's worthless. He could have disappeared from YouTube tomorrow, and no one would give a fuck. Everyone would be like, oh, well, go to the next drama guy. Versus someone like me, if I disappeared from YouTube, how many other people are there like me on YouTube right now that are genuine gamers who are doing it the way I still do it? They're not doing these highly fucking polished, edited, scripted bullshit. They're doing genuine gameplay and stuff like me. No, everyone's abandoned my formula because it's not nearly as lucrative as doing it the other way around. But I've stuck to my guns and I still do what I do. If I disappear from YouTube, there's a huge gap missing.
Unbelievable. Do you see what I mean when I said it was personal for Phil? He called him a little bitch, a whore, and that he's just as bad as Keemstar. And you know how much Phil hates that dude. But he says that if RTU disappeared tomorrow, no one would care. But if DSP disappeared, there would be a huge gap missing. Phil, no one outside of your big 7 whales would even give a shit. Everybody would move on. I'd make videos about other people. Nobody would care. In fact, the platform would be 100 times better without you. And at the very end, he says everybody's abandoned his style and moved on because it's not nearly. And then he pauses and catches himself. He knows what he was about to say. His style is so outdated and fucking lazy. That's why he can't get any new viewers. He has to cling on to people that have been watching him for 15 years. It's sad, man. And by the way, if you want to watch that video, I'll have it linked down below. It used to be on Mamology's channel, but it got pulled down for some bullshit. So he uploaded it somewhere else. Now for scenario number 3, we're going to get 100 likes on the video and we're going to blow some bubbles. Well, maybe we are. And bubbles are just another tool that DSP uses to scam his childlike audience into supporting him. Every time his stream gets 100 likes, he's supposed to give his fans a bubble blow, and the little children got so used to seeing it that whenever he didn't do it, they started to demand it. And one day, my Führer snapped and had enough. Did DSP tell his audience that they could take the bubbles and shove them up their fucking ass? Fact or fiction?
It happened. A similar event took place. You're right again. You're right.
Can't do anything. Shut the fuck up about the fucking bubbles before I take away the bubbles forever. People being little bitches in the chat. I'm trying to learn how to play a fucking game. Shut the fuck up and act older than 5 fucking years old about the goddamn bubble. You fucking idiot. God damn, how stupid and young can you be to act like that? Shut up. Now I can't play. What am I supposed to do now? Now I can't do anything. You fucking idiots will shut up. Fucking bubble. Oh look, the hottest new fighting game's out. Phil's trying to learn it. Talk about fucking bubbles for 45 minutes. Shut up. I'm supposed to learn how to play this fucking game with these fucking idiots acting like this in the chat. Seriously. Seriously. I'm supposed to learn a new fighting game. Bubbles, where's the bubbles? Where's the fucking bubble? You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that? How about this? No more fucking bubbles. How about that? I'm just not doing them anymore. Because I can't concentrate and act like an adult with a bunch of people screaming for bubbles like little idiots. Jesus Christ. Seriously, I'm just so tired of it now. It's like, now, I don't want to we can't have fun on a stream of Phil's because it's all about fucking bubbles and shit. Shut up. Seriously, man. I just want to have fun. I can't. I literally lost that match because I can't concentrate because you idiots are fucking making me rage about bubbles. The dumbest thing. What idiotic thing to say. Anyway, thank you, Feline Tech Support, for 2 super chats. I'm mad and I want to end on a win, and I can't. As you can see, I literally cannot end on a win tonight because I'm all raging now because of this stupid shit.
I believe the term I'm looking for right now is I love it. I love it. And how Shawn Michaels is it that he's telling them to stop acting like fucking children? Meanwhile, he's sitting there looking like this. But this is how stupid his fan base is. They let him talk to them like that, and not only do they cower down in fear, they come back and give him more money. It's insanity. But the best part about it is, he kept blaming them for getting his ass kicked in Street Fighter because he couldn't concentrate because they wouldn't shut up about the bubbles. Imagine being that insecure. You can't admit that other people are better than you in a video game. No, it had to be your regarded fans because they wouldn't stop asking for bubbles. And not only is it their fault, you have to bully them around because you know they're too spineless to fight back. Absolutely incredible. But to be honest, I can't think of a more deserving person with a more deserving fan base than Darkside Phil. Now, for the final scenario, we're going to move on to a character known as Boss Man Jack. And if you don't know anything about this guy, I don't even know how to prepare you. This gentleman likes to partake in a little bit of gambling every now and then. And sometimes when he loses, he likes to rearrange the furniture. He doesn't even have a door in his fucking room because he broke it. So he just put a curtain over it. He's kicked in the wall so many times, he can probably see into the next room. And there's rumors going around that he may like to smoke a little crack. But does this look like the kind of guy that would do some degenerate shit like that? I didn't think so. Now for the clip we're gonna watch, he was playing a game called Plinko, and he won a very big jackpot. The question we're asking here, did Boss Man Jack win $31,000 on Plinko and proceed to lose it all within the next 24 hours? Fact or fiction?
You were correct. It's fact. It happened. This one took place.
A similar story occurred in the state of New Jersey about 20 years ago.
Nice, times 9. That one on the right! Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! No way! Oh my god, dude! Oh my god, dude! No way! Oh my gosh, dude! Oh my gosh, dude! Oh my gosh, dude! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Dad! Dad! I just won $31,000! I'm not kidding! You have to help me with this! $31,000! You have to give me 18 into the bank tomorrow. I don't know. Oh my f***ing God. Now what were you saying about not letting me cook? Oh my f***ing God. I just hit 1,000x. I just hit oh my God, dude. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. I'm gonna do something funny for you guys, just for shits and giggles. I'm gonna put $1,000 on a Plinko ball. Here we go, guys. Just one and done. See what happens. Oh, you sick son of a bitch. Now we'll do a 960. Last one. I'm gonna cash out right after this, I swear to God. Oh my God, guys. Guys. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh my God, I cannot believe I have 30 grand. Oh my fuck, somebody has to clip that. I wanna start crying, dude. I almost wanna start crying after that, dude. I'm not kidding. Like, I feel like crying right now. I have $30,000.
Could you imagine hitting something like that? 31,000 in the blink of an eye. Like, how do you not just cash out 25K there and say, fuck it, I'm actually gonna gamble the rest, and whatever happens, happens. I just can't comprehend it. But he's such a degenerate that he has to run down and tell his dad about it, and ask that his dad helps him get into the bank tomorrow. Like, I don't know if he doesn't have a car, or doesn't have a bank account, or what the fuck's going on. But as we're gonna see here in a minute, it didn't even matter. I also like that he immediately puts $1,000 on a Plinko ball, and has the nerve to say one and done, that's it. He immediately loses it, and then bets 960 and says, last one, I'm cashing out after this, I swear. But the reason we know he lost it all in 24 hours is because the channel that uploads his clips put up another video a couple of days later where Bossman Jack hits another 1000x on Plinko, but the description has some very bad news. It says, just 2 days ago, Bossman Jack hit a 1000x on Plinko for 31,000. After losing it all in less than 24 hours, he hits a 1000x on Plinko again. However, this time, he only bet 32 cents instead of $31. He plays dice with his winnings, and things do not go well. After losing everything, he announces that he is quitting streaming. He went live again, gambling less than an hour later. What do you even say? I mean, the guy's committed, I'll give him that. But he does this all the time. I just saw a video from that channel a couple of days ago where he called the website a scam and went on some crazy ass rant about how he was done with this shit. And of course, he was back on it the very next day. And by the way, I highly recommend you check out that channel. It's called Bossman Crack, and it's very quickly becoming one of my favorites. All right, that is it for part 6. I had to put it off for a few days because, as you can hear in my voice, I got pretty sick. But thankfully, I am starting to feel better. I don't know what the fuck is going on with DSP lately. He really believes that he's lost all this money due to the Argentina membership scandal, and it's making him act like he's lost his fucking mind. So I might put up a video in the next couple of days, taking a look at that and breaking it all down. Outside of that, I'm just gonna rest up and try to get better. And I'll talk to y'all in a couple of days. Let me just give a quick shout out to Joe Blow, who sent me a tip and had a pretty funny message. So I appreciate it, homie. Thank y'all for sticking with me. Talk to y'all in a few days. Less a fucking go.
I don't know if you can hear me or not. I got a serious question for you. When you were playing Kingdom Hearts and your girlfriend installed the game in the stream chat, why did you put it in the sub-only mode?
Enough of this. I'm not playing this idiot.
Just my question.
I'm not playing this idiot. I'm not gonna listen to his bullshit. We're talking about something that happened like 2.5 fucking years ago. What a complete idiot. Here, you know what? You find a way to disable everything so I don't have to listen to these morons. How do you turn off chat? I don't even know. Audio output. Well, this is right. I'm not playing this guy. He can sit there as all he wants. I'm not playing him. Nope. You don't get to play, dick shit. If only there was an easy way to disable fucking chat on this piece of shit console. Let's see. Not in system storage. It's in devices, I think. Audio devices. The microphone is muted. Look, you can't even do nothing. Look.
I heard me, but I heard you insult me.
Ah, you're a piece of shit. Who gives a fuck? Seriously. Here, you know what? There. There. I don't have to hear this moron. Oh, a complete idiot. He's talking about something that happened 2 fucking years ago on Twitch. I mean, could you be more of a fucking loser? Seriously. He really... The reason this guy joined my match was to do that. Not to play the game, not to have fun. He ruins it for everyone. Delays. People who want to play have to wait now, right? Because we have to listen to this fucking idiot. I mean, what... Ladies and gentlemen, you have found the epitome of a loser on the internet. Find that man, find his fucking tag on PSN, and I give you permission to spam his fucking inbox with enough nonsense so that he never fucking is able to do anything ever again. Seriously. What an asshole. He's talking about me playing Kingdom Hearts 1. That was 2 years ago. He's asking the dumbest fucking question ever. What a complete idiot. My God, we're playing MKX in 2015, you fucking loser. Wow. Anyway, if only I could figure out how to disable voice chat so I don't have to hear people do stupid shit like that, but I can't, because guess what? There's no easy way to do it on PSN. The guy had no fucking interest in playing the game. He just wants to waste everyone's time to bring stupid shit up from 2 years ago. That is the kind of guy who I want to punch. Like, that is the only way that idiot will ever learn anything is if someone knocks his fucking teeth out of his face. Then he won't do it anymore. But that's the problem. On the internet, everything's safe, right? Everyone could just troll anyone and do anything and say nasty shit and bring up stuff from 2 fucking years ago. Because they're cowards. There's no way I could disable voice chat. So, we're gonna be at the mercy of idiots who want to try to do that just to ruin the stream and ruin the gameplay for everyone.
Alright, what's up, troll boys and troll girls? We got a special video here today, one that's been requested more than a few times, so I figured I would take some time and put it together. We're going to look at 6 individuals today. I'm not covering everybody in case people want to see a part 2, then I'll come back at some point and make it, so that way I'll still have something to work with if I need to. But we're going to go 2 at a time here. The first level is people that claim to have broken Pignosis and then went right back to him. You know, these are probably some of the worst, just because they talk shit about Phil and then suck up to get back into his chat. It's pathetic, man. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first one, and I'm sure some of y'all guessed this one right away. We're going to be looking at everyone's favorite regard, Snow Carl. Now, Snow Carl gets off on pushing the Führer's buttons, and then acts shocked and surprised when he has to face the consequences. Let's see him pushing the Führer's buttons a few different times.
Do you find that sometimes life gets in the way of playing video games? Yes, and it should be like that. Snow Carl says, how about if we meet today's tips call, you cancel next day's break? No, I need a break. How dare you? Snow Carl, you're doing it again. I'm telling you right now, Snow Carl, you're fucking doing it again. You want me to cancel the break that's there so that I don't have issues being sedentary all day, stretching my limbs, getting a drink, seeing my wife. You're being a jerk. Snow Carl, I don't understand how you don't understand how stupid this is. Stop it right fucking now. Because I don't want to have to permanently ban you, but I'm having enough of your shit. Yeah, cancel the fucking break. Oh my God. Snow Carl, dude, I'm serious now. Fucking stop it. Stop it now. I will fucking put the controller down and ban your ass on the fucking spot if you don't shut the fuck up with this nonsense. I've had it. Cutting out the break of the stream is bad for my fucking health. How is that good? Oh, that's a positive change. I've had enough of your shit. So just shut up now. Oh my God. Snow Carl cheered. He says, can we get a personal call or chat set up between you and Papa Vera so he doesn't have to cheer to help out in Minecraft? No. We're not going to have some kind of a voice call going during the streams. The system we got works fine. The system we got has been working very well. And I appreciate all of Papa Vera's instruction and contributions to the streams. And what's hilarious, Snow Carl, is that you're completely off base because he tweets me the instructions and I follow the instructions off of Twitter. He doesn't have to, you know, cheer to give me instructions, so you're a liar. And you're trying to instigate stuff again. Here we are. We just started the stream. Snow Carl already is trying to instigate problems. So I'm going to say this once up front. Snow Carl, mind your own damn business. Last chance. One more time. You're out of here for good. And this time, it doesn't matter how many dozens of weeping people there are in the stream. I'm going to laugh when I kick your ass out the door. Okay? Sure, I'll clarify why I banned Snow Carl. First of all, he's talking about, oh, I like this girl, I like that girl. Who do you like, Phil? I've only talked a million times about how I'm not like that. I'm 38 years old. I'm not going to sit here and talk about girls that I like in fucking games when I'm married in real life. He knows that. He does it to annoy me and to derail the stream. Then he starts talking about the tractor stuff, and that's the last straw. It's one thing if he's going to be annoying the whole stream and do it on purpose. It's another thing if he's going to actually try to, like, now bring up negative shit to derail the stream. So that's a double violation of the rules. I've had enough. He's gone. I'm just not putting up with his shit anymore. I'm done with it. I'm not playing no fucking games. I'm trying to play a game and enjoy it, and I gotta be annoyed by a stupid shit. There's a kid, by the way. You mean I can't just sit here and annoy the streamer all day long and get away with it? No, fuck off, you idiot. You're fucking pain in my ass. You're right, I am stressed. I'm sitting in here. I'm sitting in the office that's about 85 to 90 degrees with a vest on. I'm sweating profusely as I'm trying to play a game, and I gotta put up with some dickhead trolling. No, I don't. I'm gonna give him the fucking boot, and he's never coming back. He knows better. He does it on purpose to annoy me, and it's enough of that shit.
I'm gonna give him the fucking boot, and he's never coming back. Are you sure about that, Phil? So you think if somebody talked to you like that, you'd have enough self-respect to cuss them the fuck out, but at the very least, get the hell away from them. But not for the regard known as Snow Carl. He loves the abuse and keeps coming back for more, like a good little pay pig. Or does he? This screenshot came from DSP's infamous November 3rd, 2021 pre-stream. And by the way, if you haven't seen that in a while, I highly suggest you go back and watch it. I made a video on it covering it pretty well, but there's other videos out there you can find of it. I'll have it linked in the description in case you do want to watch it. But as Phil's crying that he needs tips now, and that super chats and memberships don't help him immediately, Snow Carl sends a $10 super chat and says, "Sorry, I can't listen anymore. You made $13K last month with $5K bills. Your bank history leaked. We know every dollar in and out. I love you, so I'll take the ban, but please seek help for your gambling addiction. Bye, chat." What do you even say? And again, if you want to see Phil's response, go back and watch the video, but this isn't about Phil, it's about Snow Carl. Now keep in mind, this isn't even 2 months after the bank leaks came out, and DSP's just sitting there talking about how much help he needs, how many bills he has, blah, blah, blah. This was even the infamous stream that he pulled out a list of bills written in crayon. Now let's jump ahead a couple of months. Someone brings up Snow Carl, and let's see what Phil's response is.
Snow Surdo re-upped their membership for 3 months and says the chat is dead without Snow Carl. No, it is not. In fact, I would argue the chat's much better without Snow Carl. Oh well. Tom...
The chat's much better without Snow Carl. Oh well. He's given DSP well over $1,000 at this point, and that's what Phil has to say about him. But honestly, I can't even blame him, because look who comes crawling back.
Promos. Snow Carl to the $1.50 says, when did you stop following wrestling? Why? How come you did so? I know it was one of your major interests going up. I just explained this on the pre-show. Apparently Snow Carl was not paying attention. Number one, there's too much of it. There's too much wrestling to follow. In order to even follow wrestling, you have to be watching Raw, SmackDown, NXT, other developmental shows, supplementary content, and pay-per-views. And that's just WWE. Then on top of that, you got AEW, Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and it's like, there's too much. It's too time-consuming. I was trying to do it for several years, and there's just too much content. It used to be very simple. Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-view, that's it. But on top of that, you know, my interests change over time, and, you know, my wife and I don't really like watching wrestling together. She doesn't like it. So we watch other stuff, and I'm like, I just don't have time to watch this shit. I mean, every once in a while, I could probably watch a show if I wanted. I just don't care. I follow the trends on social media, and I know what's going on in wrestling. I don't have to watch the shows at all.
So that was from May 15th, 2022. And it's not like that was his first time back in there. He had been using sock accounts, trying to worm his way back in, trying to ask Phil questions about himself so he could see if it was safe to come back or not. It's fucking pathetic. But you heard Phil's answer about why he doesn't pay attention to wrestling anymore. And we've seen the clip multiple times, but one more time isn't gonna hurt. Let's see Phil not caring about wrestling.
All right, PW Dubs to the $1.30 is now banned from the chat for spoiling WrestleMania like a fucking idiot. Yes. Wow, my chat froze, so I can't actually do that, but here we go. I said right up front at the beginning of this stream, do not fucking spoil WrestleMania for anyone. He just spoiled a major match on WrestleMania in the stream chat, so you're banned now. Fuck you. Stupid asshole. That pisses me off, because I want to watch the matches and I get fucking spoiled. Dickhead. I literally said it at the beginning of the stream. I said, no fucking WrestleMania spoilers. This dumb shit just fucking spoiled me. I'll punch you right in your nuts through the internet. Okay. PW Dubs tip the $1.30 says, Phil unbanned me. I didn't know. I told you. I fucking told you up fucking front. I said no wrestling spoilers and you did it anyway. You really pissed me off tonight, man. You did. You pissed me off by doing that. Because now I don't even want to fucking watch it. Seriously, you ruined it for me. Now I don't even want to watch it. Because you had to fucking spoil. You had to be an ass. Now PW Dubs is now tipping me repeatedly $1.30 and saying, I'm sorry I didn't know. Please unban me. Dude, how do you not understand that spoilers of a major fucking event are not allowed on a fucking stream? Just explain to me. Alright, if you can logically explain to me how you don't know that spoilers of a major sporting event that just happened tonight are not allowed on my stream, I'll unban you. Explain how you were that ignorant.
I love that fucking clip so much. Shout out to Mighty D for that one. It'll be linked down in the description, but PW Dubs, huh? Keep that in mind for later. He may pop back up in this video. Maybe. But yeah, Snow Carl, PW Dubs, it doesn't matter. He treats them like shit, and they still come back for more. And speaking of coming back for more, let's move on to the next person. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming back Timbo Slice to the program. Now, we're not going to cover his whole history. Let's just say he was a very, very loyal DSP fan. Until one day when he got doxxed. With the help of DSP's biggest pay pig, by the way. Don't ever forget about that shit. Something that DSP just covers up and won't address. But Timbo had the bright idea to go on to Kiwi Farms and post a bunch of nonsense. And let's read through some of it. So he posts a picture of his Twitter account blocking DSP. And he says, alright, you guys win. I have blocked Phil, asked to be demodded, unmembered myself from his YouTube, unsub from his channel. I'm done. Please leave me the F alone. If you had a heart, you would leave me the F alone. I understand, hey, let's post info about that guy, but to bring my family into it that have done nothing to you, how would you feel if that was you? I, for one, could not sleep if I did that to someone. I'm done with Phil. I'm done with it all. He then replied to Piece of Peace on Kiwi Farms and said, nope, I have a pretty good 40-hour-a-week job, and I do value my own time and money, but hey, spending money on him is no different than someone spending all day and night in a bar, drinking beer, pissing money away. I just do it in a way that at times gives me a chuckle, and the answers I get from my question, or asking about the CM Punk autograph he had after he never collected any wrestling items. I don't understand what this motherfucker's trying to say, man. And then finally he said, I will be open and honest with you. I'm a OMG, Phil is amazing. No, I legit watch them for the lulz and to see new games. I mostly went there for the people in chat most of the days. Not going to lie. Lately I have been thinking about leaving as it is becoming pretty shady on what he was doing. I really did not spend much time there lately. People are right. I deserve what I got and deserve the shit people said about me today for all the years supporting him with the dollar here, dollar there. I'm not here for a pity party. I legit did what I did last night to slam the door shut on him. Everyone might say, oh, you're going back. No, I'm not. And gee, Timbo, I wonder why everybody said you were going to go back. I can't figure that one out. Now, as most of you know, I did some detective work and caught Timbo hiding in Phil's chat under the name Chicken Man. And that wasn't the only name he was hiding under. He was giving Phil thousands of dollars under different names after posting that shit to Kiwi Farms. Now, if we look at the chat tracker, the last time we can find Timbo typing in Phil's chat was July 20th, 2021. He said all that stuff about Phil being a liar, a shady person, and that he blocked him on Twitter on July 25th of 2021. And if we look at Pig Pig Go, the first time we can find Chicken Man in Phil's chat is August 3rd, 2021. That's not even a 10-day span from when he said, everyone's gonna say, oh, you're going back. No, I'm not. And to make matters worse, I caught him hiding under a different sock account when he was going by Phil Smokes Crack. And how Shawn Michaels is that? Because he's in DSP streams all the time, like he's a fucking crackhead and can't stay away. And this was after filing for bankruptcy a 3rd time. I mean, this is the definition of insanity. And let's take a look at how little Phil even gives a shit about this guy. So I got this email from OIC back when I was talking to him, and this is right after everything happened with Timbo. Phil says, Timbo's situation sucks. He's a great guy, but obviously isn't equipped to handle the trolling. The fact that he came back to mod, left, came back, and now left again after this doxing is just ridiculous. He basically said he can't mod anymore because his family is at risk and left. Then supposedly, he went to Kiwi Farms and posted up a bunch of bullshit to try and sway them to like him more and not harass him and his family. It's all bullshit, of course, and I have no idea if it's even him or someone impersonating him in an attempt to actually get the real Timbo to speak out about it. In reality, it doesn't matter. It just sucks that they're still doing this shit, and there's nothing I can do about it. I don't know anything about him filing for bankruptcy multiple times because I don't delve into the private lives of my viewers. But sadly, I know that stuff does get posted publicly from my own experience, so he should have known it was going to be revealed at some point if it's true, and that sucks. What a garbage human being. Let me pretend that I like you on camera and you're a huge positive influence on my streams, but behind the scenes, in private emails or Discord servers, let me just show you how much I actually give a shit about you. Oh, and by the way, I don't care that you filed for bankruptcy multiple times. How soon can you come back and have a tip war with another little dent head? Because that's positive stuff. Thumbs up, Phil. And again, I'm 100% sure that Timbo was in there tipping till this day as anonymous. Now, let's move on to the next level of breaking pignosis, and let's take a look at 2 people that actually did it on their own and stayed away. First up, we have Alfred, and I issued a challenge to Alfred a while back when I was first making videos, so excuse the terrible quality, but let's see what I had to say. For the next 2 months, Alfred, don't give him $1. Go in there and post that message for free in chat, and let's see how long he responds to you. Let's see if you get the Derek treatment. The first few days, yeah, he'll probably respond to you because his chat is so fucking dead, by the way, now. He'll probably respond to your messages. But after a while, without money attached, he ain't gonna fucking respond, man. This is my challenge to you, Alfred. Go 1-2 months without donating anything to him. And if he's still giving you free shoutouts in 2 months, then go back to doing what you're doing and I was wrong. Don't give this guy money for a month or 2. Just go in there and post those messages for free and let's see how honest and how real and how much Phil Burnell really cares about you, Alfred. That's my challenge to you, buddy. Now, at first, I kind of thought Alfred was essentially spitting in my face because I saw him go back and tip Phil a few more times after I made that video. But I should have known better. He probably didn't even know who I was at the time or just hadn't seen the video yet. But somehow, some way, he eventually saw it and he came into one of the comment sections and he tagged me and he said, "Will do." So then I replied and said, "Good luck, Alfred." And months went by, and I never saw his name pop up on Pieces Tip Tracker. I never heard Phil say his name again. And I'm proud to say that Alfred was a man of his word and basically told Phil to fuck right off. All it took was for someone to just kind of nudge him in the right direction, and he took care of the rest himself. Now, sometime later, I was chilling in one of Raven's live streams, and by the way, shout out to the homie Raven. And Alfred saw me there, and he said, "Hello, Super Crazy. Good to see you." I replied back and said, "Hey, Alfred, good to see you as well." And then he said, "Thanks for the advice." And I basically told him what I said earlier, that it was good to see him being a man of his word. And I've seen him support other detractors. He's tipped me in the past as well. And it's just nice to see someone realize what kind of person Phil really is once they take a step back. So big ups to Alfred. I'm glad you're on this side, buddy. Now, someone that's not on this side but was still able to see through Phil's bullshit and left him high and dry was a young man by the name of Roberto on Wheels. Now, this is one of my favorite arcs, pieces of lore, whatever you want to call it. Roberto was a very loyal DSP fan for a long, long time. We're talking thousands of dollars over the years. And Phil really liked Roberto as well, as long as he had that good old checkbook wide open.
Rob on Wheels has tipped me $10, which is now the top tip of the day. And he says, "Head up, Phil. You bring me joy and something to look forward to every day." Thank you, Rob, for that. That means a lot. I hope you understand that. It does. To hear that, that means a lot to me. To know that even though there's bad days and good days, and even though there's times when I feel like I failed as a content creator because I get, you know, a negative day like yesterday, To hear that what I do has meaning to people, it actually does concretely motivate me to come back every day, you know? Because I might have just been defeated yesterday and be like, oh, man, forget it. What am I doing? You know, but no. People come back and say nice things, and you know, that makes me feel good, and I appreciate that, man. And anonymous sub gifter gifted a sub to Takanashi Kiraura. Good Lord, how you say that name? I don't know. I ain't from no Japan. I don't know how to say that shit. Thank you very much for the gifted sub, though. Doodle Dread says, the accents, the mannerisms are getting tiring. Doodle Dread, you know what's tiring? Yo ass, shut the hell up, boy. I ain't got time for your shit. I got a game to play. I have to listen to your nonsense. Rob on Wheels did 1,000-bit cheer. He said, just realized this might be an unfortunate comparison, but you sound like Foghorn Leghorn. Boy, Foghorn Leghorn sound like me. He's supposed to be based on me. It's character infringement, and I sued Warner Brothers so many times over Foghorn Leghorn. Let me tell you, boy. Why do you think you don't see those Looney Tunes on TVs no more? Right? That's what I thought. I own those motherfuckers. I am Steve. Just subscribe to the channel. Thank you, I am Steve. And thank you, Rob. Biggest cheer of the day, 1,000 bits. I appreciate that, boy. Thank you very much. All right.
Yeah, get them boys, Phil. Get them real good. What the fuck, man? What possesses you to come out dressed like that with that accent? I mean, you know what people are gonna think, you stupid idiot. But yeah, old Rob got up on his high horse and he rolled the fuck up out of that plantation real quick. Now, still to this day, I don't know exactly what happened or what prompted him to do it, but Roberto tweeted at Phil in response to Phil saying this. ESP said, people are trying to cancel PewDiePie for making fun of a girl's nails in a video because apparently he missed the fact that she was deaf. The real amazing thing is that people somehow still care about what PewDiePie does in 2022. Yes, I realize the irony of this comment, but still. So then Rob tweeted back at Phil and said, another example of a ridiculously pointless tweet. I wish you'd focus on playing games rather than being a preschool entertainer. I know you won't, and that's why I can't support you anymore. DSP then replied to Rob and said, you've been pretty nasty to me lately, and quite frankly, I don't understand because nothing has changed on my end. All I can say is, I hope things get better for you, and I wish you the best in life, and thanks for all the support up until this point. Good luck. What a condescending piece of shit. Essentially saying, what the fuck's wrong with you? Go fix yourself, and thanks for the money, dummy. Now, someone else that I don't know, but I'm sure is very handsome, dapper, and well-spoken, chimed in and said, you're correct, Phil. Nothing has changed on your end, but it is possible for others to change and see things that they may have missed before. For years, you claimed you didn't play WWE Champions, and there's a picture in this comment section that shows otherwise. Explain that, please. And of course, Phil doesn't have an explanation for it, except for when he was going to send the side-scrollers all of his proof, but then changed his mind at the last second. Don't worry, we still believe you, Phil. Now, let's move on to the third level of Breaking Pignosis, and these are two people that Phil either did something to them or drove them away. Let's take a look at the first contestant.
DJ Runo just did a 1,000-bit cheer. Thank you, DJ Runo. He says, not much hope, but I hope it helps out. It helps, man, because like I said, right now I'm making $0 on YouTube, and I got to find a way now to make up for it. You know, real talk, I have to find a way to make up for this money, because in 2 months I'll be screwed. Because what is it, July? And it's a 2-month stagger, right, from how you get paid from Twitch and YouTube. So in 2 months, in September, I'm going to be completely screwed, and I don't know what to do. Unless I can figure out a way to make up for this lost revenue, or I can get the channel fixed.
DJ Runo. Oh, hello, Ket. I didn't see you there. How nice of you to join us. But DJ Runo goes back a long way, and as you just saw, Phil had to work his Pignosis magic of emergencies, drama, and feigning distress. Now, I don't blame DJ Runo. He was just trying to help somebody that he thought needed some help at the time. But as one of our prophets, GTG, says, give Phil enough rope, step back, and watch him do it to himself. And that's exactly what happened. Now, I'm not going to break this whole thing down because I've already made an entire video about it. But just to sum it up, DJ Runo wanted to see Phil play Untitled Goose Game. Phil said he was interested. DJ Runo sent him 20 bucks for the game, and Phil put it on his schedule and said he was going to play it. But by the grace of God, Phil had an overnight emergency in which he had to put those $20 towards bills at 3 a.m. in the morning. So the next day comes, Phil takes the game off the schedule and says he's not going to play it. Again, due to those pesky 3 a.m. overnight bills. But then a good Samaritan decides to stand up to the Fuhrer, goes onto his forums, impersonates DJ Runo, and says the following. The title of the post is, DSP pocketed my $20 I donated for a game. Quote unquote, DJ Runo says, I donated $20 for DSP to spend on Goose Game for him to play yesterday, but today he came on stream saying he is too broke to buy any Boo games and needs Nintendo credits for him to buy it. I already gave him the money for it. It's even already listed on this week's schedule. I need my money back, but the fact he is banning everybody that is bringing it up, I'm just going to go through PayPal and save the headache of lies I will be told by him. I've long knew about Phil's dishonesty, especially when it comes to money, but I donated anyways because I wanted to see him play the game. I won't be an idiot again. And can we get some prayer hands in chat for that good Samaritan, please? Now, all of that led to Phil doing this.
And that's why, again, with my old friends who kind of screwed me over and decided to never tell me about anything that was messed up with our relationship as friends over the years, then all of a sudden they make a fucking video about it without ever once addressing any of it with me. That's the most backhanded, behind your back bullshit you could possibly do. That shit still stings to this day. So for someone who's a 2-year supporter to literally believe bullshit with no substantiation, to go behind my back and try to get me in trouble by trying to report me to PayPal and Twitch, rather than just saying, hey, Phil, can I have my money back because I don't like the situation, is the most fucked up, disrespectful, pussy shit a person could possibly do. And I will never, ever respect someone who ever acts like that, ever on this planet, because I'm tired of getting fucked over by pussies. People who are passive-aggressive, people who have no guts, who have no honor, who just want to fucking talk shit behind your back and fuck you over because it gets them ahead. This guy essentially went to detractors to try to get ammo so he could do a false report against Twitch against me. He can go fuck himself. I don't ever want to hear from him ever again. And I hope that he fucking never, ever involves himself with myself or my content ever again. I don't need support from an asshole like that. I don't. I don't need an asshole backhandedly supporting me when in reality all he's doing is trying to get something out of me. And then whenever things don't go his way, instead of being basically a decent human, turns into a complete piece of shit and tries to get me in trouble. Go fuck yourself, DJ Runo. Seriously, don't ever come back. No one wants you here, especially me. Okay.
What a rational, thoughtful, level-headed response. I couldn't have said it any better myself. Well, except for the part about it not being DJ Runo, him not saying any of that, and not even trying to charge you back. Outside of all those minor details, it was very well said. Way to lay down the law, buddy. Later on in that stream, he realizes that it might not have been DJ Runo after all, and he gives the following half-hearted, bullshit-ass apology.
Something I could build a big cat statue of Jasper, right? That would be really neat for next week, I think. Super Wombat Man, tip me $1. Says, thanks for the content. I love hanging out with you in your streams. Thank you, Super Wombat Man. And again, guys, thank you for understanding with the drama and the shit that happened tonight. I get so frustrated over it. And it's very frustrating when I just want to play games and have fun. I have to put up with stupid nonsense. It really is. So, apologies to everyone for that. Apologies to DJ Runo if it really wasn't him who was stirring up all this drama and claiming he was going to false report me and do fucked up shit to me. If he's not, if that wasn't him, I wholeheartedly apologize for the misunderstanding, but I thought that it was him. Everyone have a good night. Thank you for watching Minecraft. I'll see you all next week. Another cheer came in. Mr. Bravo versus I already have it made. I'll post it to your Twitter in a minute. Everyone have a good night. I'll see you all next week for Minecraft, but tomorrow I'm off. I'll be back on Wednesday. With what? I'll be back with T-800 Terminator, in Mortal Kombat 11, and the conclusion of Ghostbusters.
Join me tomorrow, guys, and yeah, sorry about that, DJ Runo. You remember earlier when I told you that I don't ever want to see you on my streams again, and that you're a backstabbing piece of shit, and to go fuck yourself? That was just an accident. Be sure to come back tomorrow and bring more of that $20 with you. I may have some more pesky 3 a.m. overnight bills. I don't know, I'm not sure yet. I have to see what WWE Champions is having tonight. And just to prove even more what type of scumbag this guy is, listen to how he tries to get out of the situation and explain it all away.
See, an anonymous dollar tipper says an impersonation worked when someone impersonated DJ Runo and then you went off on him and now he doesn't come around anymore. You don't have to worry about that. I've talked to DJ Runo about it behind the scenes, and he's actually not angry at all. But he basically said, Jesus, some people are going to insult me. I guess I should basically, like, not stick around, at least, you know, in that capacity. Chances are, DJ Runo might be on the stream right now. He just uses a different name, and we don't know it. You know, I don't know, because guess what he told me? He's like, at this point, I think, you know, I kind of need to lay low and change my identity because people are already like trolling and doing harassing stuff. So I'm going to basically change things up. And then you're right, I haven't heard from DJ Runo, but there's a lot of supportive people around here, so, you know, who knows?
What a piece of garbage. Yeah, he may or may not be in the chat right now, but I've already spoken to him and everything's cool. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm sure those were his exact words, Phil. Why should anybody question you? Now, I did speak to DJ Runo, and he did confirm that he spoke to Phil, but I can almost guarantee that he's putting words in DJ Runo's mouth and trying to smooth it over with this dumbass audience. And the reason I know that is because damn near the same thing happened with the next person that Phil drove away.
No frog in the party hat, not doxing himself to you by sending me something that was heavily edited so he wouldn't dox himself, then actually claiming that that I doxed him, which I did not do. He's a fucking liar, and the whole thing was a setup, and I don't put up with that shit. That guy, here's the thing. PW Dubs is one of those people that I feel like he enjoys being a part of the streams, but he always wants to be a part of the drama. He always would come in this stream and he would reference all the things that the people, the restreamers, the trolls, the detractors were doing constantly. And I would tell him a million times, you've got to stop. I can't derail my streams with this negativity. And he would never listen, and he would always get banned, beg that he would change, please let me back, please let me back. I let him back endless amount of times, and he would still come back and do the same shit over and over and over, all right? Then, unsolicited, because someone accused him of lying about where he's from and stuff. Like, he had said on streams where he was from, and someone accused him of being a liar. Unsolicited, he sends me a fucking edited version of his driver's license with most of the information already like blocked out. The only things that were really visible was like his name, which everyone knows because he said it on the streams already, and the state that he lived in. Like, that's all that was visible on that driver's license. He had literally blocked out all the other information so that he wouldn't get doxxed, right? So he sends this to me, and I send it to my moderators in the chat, and I'm like, yeah, he sends this to me unsolicited, and I send it to my mods. I'm like, does anyone know why he would have done this? Or, you know, can you believe this? I never wanted anything like this from a viewer. Why would he send this to me? I mean, obviously it's not a dox because he blocked out all the personal information. But why is he sending this to me? And of course, everyone's like, I have no idea why he would have done that. It makes no sense. Come to find out, why do you think he did it? Because, as usual, trying to cause drama, trying to get me in trouble and shit. Likely it was a setup where he figured he could do it. And then someone would say, oh, look, Phil doxed him or whatever, which I didn't do. All I did is, it's exactly the same information that was public already. He had said all that information on stream. It was just a confirmation of the state that he lived in. That was it. It's not a dox. I didn't fucking show his entire driver's license, all his personal information to anyone. It's a complete 100% fucking lie. And the fact that he did that, and then supposedly, I don't know if it's true or not, supposedly the claim is he tried to report me to various places, saying I was a doxer and shit. It's like, what are you talking about? Now, you want to talk about being disingenuous, it's pretty obvious the whole thing was an agenda when you did that, you know? It's one thing to say, oh, you know, it was an accident or whatever. It's another thing to do, oh, now I'm gonna fucking report Phil places and say that he did something he didn't do.
I don't even know where to start. So apparently PW Dubs said all this information in the chat already. He had already said his full name, what city and state he lives in, and his height, weight, all that shit, right? This is what this dumb fuck is claiming, that PW Dubs essentially doxed himself in Phil's chat before any of this happened. So it shouldn't even matter that Phil shared his driver's license in his mod Discord. And no, PW Dubs didn't do any of that shit. Who willingly goes around and doxes all their driver's license information in DSP's chat of all places? The fact that this little bitch got away scot-free with this, it boggles my mind. And then to claim that PW Dubs set him up by sharing a copy of his driver's license with Phil, waiting for him to share the license publicly so then he could come back after the fact and claim Phil's a doxer and report him to all these different platforms. It's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. And I don't know if you caught it or not, but there was a couple of times where Phil said the photo that PW Dubs sent him was heavily edited and most of the stuff was blocked out. He tried to slip it in there, but just remember that for a little bit later in this video.
Oh, it's pretty obvious the agenda that was behind the whole thing to begin with. I don't know if it was him alone. I don't know if someone like the fucking asshole moderator who, you know, decided to try to leak all our conversations and stuff. I don't know if he put him up to it or not. Who fucking knows at this point? But it's just like, it's so stupid. You know, I'm so tired of people lying about me. Seriously, I'm tired of people lying about me and making shit up about me constantly. PW Dubs will never come back. PW Dubs is someone who always caused trouble. And I was very, very forgiving to the guy, letting him back time again and again and again and again and again. And it's obvious that eventually he got so wrapped up in the fucking negative shit and the troll shit that he wanted to become part of it. And he did this thing that was heinous, you know? Let me just send Phil an edited ID with all the information blocked, right, that I haven't already told everyone publicly, then pretend like he doxed me and try to get him in trouble. It's like, it didn't happen. You're a fucking liar, and I hate people like that. Seriously, like, what a scumbag. And I'm sorry, it is. He's a fucking scumbag to do that. Complete scumbag. And I'm not gonna deal with that shit anymore. You know, I'm tired. I'm so tired of people who are two-faced in my life. People who want to fucking screw me over. They act like you're a friend. They stab you in the fucking back. He go fuck himself. He ain't coming back. So fuck him and fuck his stupid Animal Crossing island.
Just like DJ Runo, almost exactly word for word. Two-faced, backstabbing, making up a bunch of shit, trying to make me look bad. Well, he wasn't trying to make you look bad, Phil, because you do that all by yourself. And he mentioned it again, by the way. Heavily edited. Almost all the information was blocked out. All right, let's get to the next picture. So this is what Phil shared in his mod Discord, and that editing you see right there, that was done by Anani after the fact, not by Phil. Now, before we read the message, think about this for a second. Would you want DSP's mods having any of your private information? Imagine if the three-letter bitch was still a mod at that time. You want people like Swaggins, that little fucking snake Gokin, dumbass people like Anshang, this pussy. You want these fucking little rats having your personal information? Because Phil's so stupid, he just has to share it with the server. Fucking regards, man. So he just posted and says, PWDub sent me this. And it's essentially just PWDub saying, this is who I am, I'm not lying, etc. But there's one part of the message where he says, I blocked off certain parts of my ID as well. Certain parts. Now remember what Phil said earlier. It was heavily edited, most of the stuff was blocked out. Well, let's look at the next picture. And this was confirmed privately. These were all the things you could still see on the license, despite it being, quote, heavily edited and most of it blocked out. I wonder how you could still see all that information, Phil. It's almost like you lie all the fucking time. And don't worry, I'm gonna show you him lying here in a second. But this was the DM going on between them after everything leaked out. PWDubs emails Phil and says, Phil, I'm not going to say anything, but please give me a response to what happened. I at least deserve that. Thanks. DSP responds and says, what would you like to know exactly? FYI, it's obvious you were truthful the entire time now. It was always a naughty mouse saying you were completely dishonest and a liar about everything. PWDubs responds and says, I just don't want to get doxxed, man. That is all. I can't afford to get doxxed. DSP responds and says, you should be fine. You blocked some of your info on that license. It was a naughty mouse saying you were a habitual liar, that he wasn't talking to you behind the scenes about anything, and also insisted that you didn't actually live. He orchestrated all of this, actually, to try and have something dramatic to expose me for. I showed him the license because it seemed to disprove what he was saying. But that was never posted anywhere public where anyone outside of mods could see it. I also didn't know that I wasn't to share that with mods if that was the case, as you'd never said so, and I apologize if that was true. If he doxes the full license, he'll be the one in trouble, not me. So it's very unlikely he'd do so. Now, Phil, answer this question for me. How on earth could Anani dox the full license if all he had was a very heavily edited, mostly blocked out picture of PWDub's license that you shared with all of your moderators? Can you answer that question? Because it's almost like in a private conversation with the person you know you fucked over. You're trying to be honest and tell him the truth. That if Anani doxes the full license, he'd be the one in trouble, so it's unlikely he'd do so. But on stream, in front of your big 7 pay pigs, you're sitting here saying that it was heavily edited, mostly blocked out, and that PWDubs was heinously trying to set you up from the beginning. How do you fucking live with yourself, man? You stab everybody in the back. Once you're done using them, you discard them like trash. And all you care about is money and feigning distress. So you can always have some kind of emergency that people need to bail you out of. Well, Phil, let me leave you with a little piece of advice somebody once said to our good friend Tevin. And this shit applies to you today 100%. I'll talk to y'all on the next one.
You're a scumbag, and you don't deserve any popularity you ever got, and you are eventually going to pay for what you're doing, just so you know. It always comes back to bite you in the end. You will end up having it hurt you in one way or another long term. It ain't gonna be me, but something's gonna come back to get you in the end. When you do so much negativity and just toxic shit, it's gonna come back to get you, trust me.
Alright, what's up, trolls and girls? We got part 3 of one of the greatest days in DSP history, and I'm actually going to set this one up a little differently. For the past 2 episodes, I focused mainly on that day and what happened during that stream. Part 1 was about the end of the Vest Street. Part 2 was about his first day back on YouTube, after Twitch departnered his sorry ass. But with this video, I figured we would look at the weeks leading up to what happened, and then the weeks afterwards. I feel it just paints a better picture. Plus, the stream after it happened was incredibly boring. He wouldn't even entertain one question about what actually went down. I think he put his chat into 2-week subscriber mode or some shit like that. And he must have got a hold of his mods and just told them to ban everything on site. I mean, absolutely nothing happened on that stream. It was all about having fun, being chill, and playing video games. And he barely brought up money that stream. I wonder why that was, Phil. I wonder what happened. Well, luckily for you, my friend, we're gonna find out right now. So his bank leaks happened while he was streaming Saturday night, September 18th. Now, everything happened too late in the stream for him to realize what was actually happening or for any real gold dust to come out of it. So again, his stream from that night and the next day are completely worthless. Outside of him saying he can't talk about what happened and he's just here to play video games and have fun. Now, the first clip we're going to start with is from the previous month, August 14th, 2021. And this might come as a shocker to you, but Phil Burnell was holding a fundraiser for himself. He had a goal set for $1,250, and he claimed he needed it to help him pay all his bills until his Twitch check came in later that month. He got a little bit more than $500. The stream is ending, and let's see what happens next.
Because this happened, no. People were very generous today. Like I said, super chats are actually really good today. Tips are really good today, right? So I'm not going to sit here and be upset when my fans came out and rallied and supported me today. We couldn't hit the amount that I needed, but that's not their fault. So I'm not going to sit here and freak out about it and be sad or be upset about that at all. You know, I'm just going to say, well, it is what it is. And move on positively like I always do, right? So it's not that I didn't need to do this today. Absolutely I needed to do this today. I needed to see if I could make happen the best case scenario. Now we move on to not so good scenarios, but it's still not panic mode, end of the world shit. But if you're a child and you don't understand that because you're not an adult who's been through this stuff before, you wouldn't understand at all. You see the world as black or white. It was either Phil raised it or he doesn't. If he raises it, it's good. If he can't raise it, it's terrible, end of the world. No. No. And this will help. What we raised today will help because this concretely will help me pay the utilities at the very least in the next week that have to be paid, right? So at least that will be done. It's partially what I needed to do. It's not everything I needed to do, but it's still a good start, you see? So, so stupid. No, of course they don't. Not only do these people not know how normal human bills work, they don't even know how life works. I seriously, like, these people are so, their way of thinking is such a simpleton mindset. Like, I don't understand why you did a fundraiser marathon if you were going to lose your house. What? Let me ask you a question about this, all right? Why would you do that the moment you're going to lose your house? Right? Why would you wait? Why would you wait? Wouldn't you try to do something to prevent the worst case scenario before it happens? Which is what I'm doing. Like, I mean, again, this is common sense to people, but not to you. So I guess your name might be appropriate. I don't know what else to say, man. I'm not even going to answer his nonsense anymore because he's still doing super chats. I'm going to say whatever.
So he doesn't even hit the halfway point of the goal. He's defensive as fuck because he knows his lies are being exposed. What did you hold a fundraiser for if you weren't in danger of losing anything? But he's trying to embarrass and humiliate somebody so the other little stupid pay pigs don't start asking questions.